with people knew the meaning, but they didn't know the meaning, and
Mhm.
it just blew out of proportion.
Wait, so let
So
me get
I'm
this
just saying, I
straight.
went in there to get ghetto gastros, and they pulled them all off the shelf.
Okay,
The
so
black
just
Pop
so,
Tarts.
yeah.
the who?
So just so I'm clear, are black people supposed to be boycotting Target still?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
a lot are they still are thousands, probably
So
millions.
so what about Hove?
But see, that's the thing. There's what a lot of pro black individuals in the community are saying, like, oh, like he's a sellout, or there's black brands in Target, they're selling out the black community because they're basically still allowing their brand to be marketed into Target to continue to, get consumers. So I don't know. I'm over it at this point. I'm
That
kind
was
of over it.
Why would they say you selling out by fucking with Target if that was the whole reason for boycotting is because Target wasn't fucking with black people? That okay, that don't make no sense
I
to
thought
me.
the reason was because of the DEI stuff though. I think I
It
was
was. It was, but everybody turned it into, I guess, something different as far as like the boycotting. It was it's a lot
damn, that shit
of
stressful as hell.
like it's a lot because it's either Target is supporting black businesses, or they're not, you know, hiring, or it's just, I don't know, it's a lot of
Damn,
different reasons
I ain't gonna lie,
Well,
on
they
Dad.
fucking with
why.
black businesses again. I can go back to Target. Fuck it.
But it's the black businesses never went anywhere. And when the DEI controversy happened, it hurt the black brands that was in the store.
All I know is that it kind of aligned because I went in there looking for ghetto gastros and it wasn't there. All the
Cal,
junk was pulled off of the shelf.
Callie, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta stop saying ghetto gastros. All right,
That's the name of it.
trust me on this. Trust me.
It
Trust me. Okay.
Okay. The black Pop Tarts.
Yeah, because that shit
all the
sound.
black Pop Tarts.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Yeah.
the name? But is it called ghetto?
All right.
Mm-hmm. They
Okay.
have they had pancake mix and everything.
Don't listen
Yeah.
to me.
But yeah, that was the name, but the ghetto Pop Tarts.
All right.
I mean
So,
the black Pop Tarts. Sorry, the black Pop Tarts.
All
well, the
right.
black owned Pop Tarts.
Hey, I try to
Yeah.
warn him. Uno. I try to warn
Damn it, he done hit the live button.
try to warn him, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
Run! It's a stampede! DJ Ham the Stampede. DJ Ham the Stampede.
Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, man. Salute to the women's POV. We in the building. Tay, what up?
Hey y'all, hey, what's
How
going
you
on? Happy
feeling, man? What's the website again? The new one?
I'm good. Wellwithtay.com
I
is the new.
like it. You got the .com.
Yeah.
You had to fight for that, or it was available?
No, I had to wait for it a little bit, but yeah, it had to circulate once again, and I grabbed it.
I know this dude that owns CBC.com. And
Mm.
so he be charging them to use it during CBC weekend. He said he make like $10,000 every CBC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's another website, MSNBC, because you know it's
Mhm.
MSN is in Nancy BC, but they own MSM is in Mary BC. But people just be typing, and then it pop up, and they got ads. So that's like a play. So I've been owning this might be risky.com for a little while because you never know. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There were these battle rappers. He his name Charlie Clips used to say "Psych I Lied," and so one of his opponents bought it and trademarked it. So shit
That's
crazy.
one way to do it. That's one way to do it for
Man,
sure.
I'm telling you, one time these two dudes about to box, the nigga adopted his daughter.
Wait, what?
Yeah, y'all heard me
What?
correctly. He
Playing
adopted the dude's daughter he was boxing because he was a quote, deadbeat or whatever. So they doing a press conference. The baby mom shows up with the baby with the adoption papers.
Ooh, dang. That's
Is
cold.
this is for real?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It was Gillian Wallow got this like fight promotion. So these two dude named Stiz. He's actually a battle rap promoter. But yeah, man, shit crazy.
Some messy shit.
I'm telling you, boy. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That's what they say. Know what I mean? Website one more time. Make sure Impress got it.
wellwithtay.com. That's T-A.
Wellwithtay.com. Yeah, man. So Tay, she got a lot of shit for y'all. Brothers, definitely go up there. There's a lot of shit for us, surprisingly, and it actually works. I actually got this. So it's right here. It's soap,
That's that
right?
balance, baby. Yeah.
But initially I was afraid. You feel me?
Why? Because it's all natural.
Yes. So that
Don't
lets
be
you
afraid.
know you're gonna be musty by 11:30.
That's the truth.
So when you
That
go
is
to
so mean.
not that ass die. When you go to
What?
lunch, you wanging. You see what I'm
That's not
saying? But so I use Irish Spring because you can clean the deck with Irish Spring.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
Why are you comparing it to Irish
It's
Spring?
way too hard.
because
Being
no, I'm
so
trying to
mean.
I'm trying
Why
to
are
break
you
it.
being so mean?
Di didn't even take enough time to listen to the story.
You
So
said
I
by
like,
lunchtime.
huh? I'm trying to finish the promotion, y'all. So with Irish Spring, if you go like this, you can start a fire, right? But I like that though. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, I feel better. I feel clean. I'm cleaner than y'all using Irish Spring. But I tried this, and contrary to popular belief, I was not ripe until the end of the day.
I'm weak. So that's good for you because you box like 3 times a
That's what
day.
I'm
You work
saying.
out.
I was
Yeah,
like,
and for a
wow.
man, that's great.
And
Exactly.
and I didn't feel like the dryness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and don't dry your skin out because it got them natural essential oils in there.
Yeah, it definitely was
It really prep
gay,
you.
but it works well. Like this is great. You know what I'm saying?
Like gay guys.
Being moisturized is gay.
Why?
Yeah, being moisturized is gay for sure. But
It's
No, it's not.
trust me, Di, you can trust me.
it's
I,
good for y'all wives, okay? That's all I'm saying.
yeah, I don't wear lotion, so I like just that
So that's
feeling.
perfect. Yeah, that's
You
perfect.
shouldn't wear lotion.
You just enough
Or shea
moisture.
butter, or whatever else y'all use.
Well, you got
Coconut
some body
oil.
butter too. There's some men body butter.
Yeah, there's some body butter for sure. So I definitely recommend this, you know, because it worked for me. And I know if it worked for me, it'll work for y'all. So go ahead and invest in yourself. I think y'all call it self-care, aka gay care. But that is very important. All right. And this will add to it.
I will say to him, it works for the baby, so it's good enough for everybody in the house. It's gentle enough to even work for the babies. But yeah, so
Yeah,
y'all try to.
100%. I mean, they be it's something about light skinned people though. You know what I'm saying, Tay? They look dirty. Like my kids always look dirty after they get out the shower. So Big Chug definitely
What?
need Irish Spring, but I'll try it on him just because you Auntie Tay said it.
Please do.
You know what I mean? Yeah, Di, you ever see real light skinned people? They just look like you gotta wipe their face a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah. But
I said, yeah. All right, so me and Di on the same page for 1 out of 10 things. Hey, I'll take it, man. You know,
especially the feet.
they feet be crazy.
Y'all know.
Yo, man, but it's all good, man. It's all good, man. We love the Granville here. Salute to the light skinned people. Cali, what's popping?
What's cracking, y'all?
Hey, you know they say everybody cracking till you pop them.
Nah, I just got back from LA. It's back to what's cracking
Hey,
for a minute.
man, how'd you feel?
Man, it felt great. I got to go to my eating spots.
Did you know
the ones that I
anybody?
really, really miss. Huh?
Did you know anybody?
No, it wasn't that much time or whatever to visit no friends or nothing like that. I saw some of my cousins though.
Mm-hmm. How about
Went
the
out to
new
dinner with
streets? Was your maps updated or?
them. No, what tripped me out is the Metro rail running down Crenshaw. That
not
tripped me out.
not
I
too
was like, what
much.
the
Not
fuck is
too
this?
much. Not
Die
too
from
much
there
on
too, right?
Metro. Yeah, I work for Metro.
Metro.
I was like, when did this get here? Why is there a Metro rail running down the Shaw?
Yeah, man. Hey, Die, take this walk with me. So Cali, that stands for California, right?
Yeah.
However, she hasn't been there in 15 years. She's still from there?
He keeps saying
Yeah.
that. He
Yes,
keeps
of
saying that.
course. I think he just wants your name. He just wants to have Kelly as his name.
What?
Shout out to the Cali girls. Southern California to be specific, okay?
No sense. I take it,
Nah,
man.
so Cal and North Cali is like two different states.
Yeah, I
It
went.
is. It definitely is.
Where's San Fran? That's north, right?
It's like, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
Northern Cali.
Yo, Cali, they didn't tell me there's no black people in San Francisco. I ain't know that.
I ain't
It
never been past Santa
is.
Barbara, so I don't know.
Yo,
It is black people in San
nah,
Francisco.
that ass. I just went there for the football game. There was no black people there. It was just Asians.
You didn't see any?
Mm-mm.
Really?
As a matter of fact, I went to a sports bar and it was Asian fusion. I was disgusted.
So you're not with the whole multiculturalism.
No. But
Oh.
more importantly though, sports bar, you thinking wings. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking wontons. You know?
Wait, they had chopsticks in the bar?
Yes.
But they just, probably wanted to use their tradition. A lot of bars are doing that now based off of, like culture and stuff like that, opposed to just having wings and french fries.
That's what I'm saying. Out there, like they twisting stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but it was.
San Francisco is it's different down there.
Yeah, I
It's
went to the
different.
game because I'm a San Francisco fan. Aaliyah, you want to change your name and then I'll bring you up, or you want me to do it?
I could change it.
All right, and then I'll pop you on the screen. So, Di, what's goody, man? How you feeling? We ain't seen you in a couple weeks. Everything's everything.
Everything's everything. Just a lot of work. Have been working. Now I'm on a little vacation or whatnot.
Okay.
But everything's good.
Let me ask you a question. Is it a vacation, or staycation?
It's vacation and vacation.
Okay. So you got a little honey bun over there?
Yeah, kind of, sorta.
Jesus Christ. I would hate to hear
No,
him hear that.
we're dating. No, we're dating. No, we're dating.
Golly.
So
Wait,
so we
the
we just
enthusiasm.
started.
I mean, that nigga's annoying. That's how I took it.
No, not like that. I'm getting to know him.
Okay.
Without, I don't
What
want to fall.
what you like about him?
He caters to my needs. I get the attention that I want. Like I don't have to ask for much, you know. you know. He's making sure my birthday is good and stuff like that. Like I haven't had to, like he got my birthday under control.
Okay, so
Did
he caters to your needs. That's why you like him.
not just because of him. He's a good person. He has good qualities. Um,
Yeah, that's what I would like to know. You say he because the initial thing is he catered to your needs. So
he does my needs,
what's his
like just being
qualities?
attentive. His qualities, just being a caring person, understanding, able to communicate. Those type of things. We have a lot of things in common.
Is he
And
is
I feel
he
like those are my needs. Like I need that. If you don't communicate, it's just gonna
mm,
be.
why is he like you think?
Um, not like me. What do you mean like me? Like I don't think he's like me.
He doesn't like
Um,
you? No, I'm saying like what does he like about you? I'm saying.
oh, I thought you said okay. He just he likes me because I'm an outgoing person. Um, and yeah, just outgoing. You always put me on the spot, Kim,
No,
all the time.
I was asking. Damn, so he like you because you outgoing?
um,
That's not true.
that is true.
Damn, I never
My
heard that.
personality, all of that. Just I'm an outgoing person in a lot of different sectors. Like, um, why do you do this?
I was just asking. You said it's a vacation, so I just asking, man. Okay, well, salute that him, man.
I don't want to get too
Is he
personal.
black, so called?
He's black, yes. I don't.
It's California.
I know. Just because it's California, that doesn't mean I love black men.
Okay, my
I'm not.
apologies.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, man. Well, salute to
If I was in San Francisco, I would find me a black man. Just I don't know.
San Diego,
Yeah.
San Francisco. Okay. You
Yeah.
well, salute to him. How long you been talking to him?
It's been really, really recent, like April, but we really didn't start like seeing each other like physically until like June, June.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully y'all make
it's
it
cool.
to the end, man. Y'all make it till Jesus come back. You heard?
Mm, we'll see.
Is damn. We gonna pray for y'all. Jalen, what's poppin'?
Hey,
Ugh, I hate it.
Her face,
Huh?
her facial expression.
Well, cause he try to sound all like, you know what I mean? Hey, that shit, come on, man. Put that shit in the bathroom, man. Jalen, what's poppin'?
hey.
Ugh, I quit. Fuck it. Aaliyah, what's good?
Hey, what's going on?
How you feeling, man?
I'm chilling. I'm good.
Y'all been drinking y'all water?
Yes.
That's what's up, man. I'm proud
Yeah,
of y'all, man.
skin clear.
Yeah,
So
man. Because Aaliyah was chewing earlier. I'm like, oh shit, she don't got no back teeth. I ain't even peeped that. But
that's not true.
oh, I thought it
I
was
was
50.
just I was talking while I was eating. That
Oh,
was my bad though. That was my
okay.
bad. Poor manners.
Yeah, Sherelle professional
Never,
at that shit. I don't know how she do
never again.
it. No doubt, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got 141 people in the chat. We only have 41 likes. Please make sure the likes match the viewership. Let's help us meet the goal as well. Black America with the 2000s HAMP. Next, you're going to be watching Queer Eye. Be careful. What's that? That's no show? How he know about that show? Uh-oh. See? Shit backfired, boy. Hey, man. I need to ask you guys about a current event. Is that all right with y'all before we get into the title itself of the show? All right. So
Sure.
I really needed to understand this, from ladies' perspective. Let's take a look, man. Salute that. So, did you guys see this case? Her name is Kendra Scott. Did you guys hear about this? So go ahead, Callie. You can talk it
Oh no,
in if
I
you
was just
want.
gonna say, yeah, I heard about it.
What have you heard? Just to make
And,
sure you heard what I heard. We on the same page.
I heard it was a older dude coming to see her teenage daughter. Let him in through the back door. She found him in there and shot him in the back of the head on the way out.
Okay. How old was the daughter?
Like, I think it was like 13, 14, something like that.
Do you remember how old the man was?
Like 20, I think.
Okay. Okay. I think he was 20 years old. And so the mom comes home from work. I think it's upwards of like 1 a.m. or so. This is in Memphis, Tennessee. And she finds a 20-year-old boy under the bed. After he was, whatever he was doing with the 13-year-old daughter. The speculation is that he like walked her to the door, walked him to the door and like shot him in the back of the head. Is that what you heard as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you guys think about what you've heard so far, based on what we told you?
I could understand. I could understand the mom's perspective, maybe coming
Yeah.
home and finding a 20-year-old in her child's room.
Mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's my response. That's crazy.
I understand the sentiment. Um, However, I I take exception with sneaking people and capping them in the back of the head. I don't like that.
Like you saying, like where she shot him?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so you would have it would have made more sense to you if she shot him in the face as opposed to the back of the head.
Yeah, she snuck them.
Okay,
Yeah, I
snuck
feel
him.
like that was tragic.
Okay, snuck him is interesting, Kelly. He snuck in there and she's.
Like,
I don't do. I guess if I look at it right, you got a 20-year-old with a 13-year-old. Do I know? Do I owe you anything? Do I like? Do I owe
mm-mm.
you? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I walk in here and there's a man with one of my uh, children, my daughter, do I owe him any? Like, do I owe him face to face? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do I?
No.
I'm just. I mean, I'm just thinking because I didn't hear that terminology yet on this. So he said stuck. I'm just like,
No, like if you didn't owe him nothing like that, then you don't even owe him an opportunity to walk out the house. It would have been on site.
I see. And you know what? They made a good point. Salute the Red Pill Ranger, and Rainbow Kid. I think they saying it. He didn't sneak in there. He was invited by the daughter.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I guess me saying
Oh.
he's not. I guess what's interesting though about that because they would be accurate. I think. However, he's then hiding under the bed. So it's like
Mm.
he know he ain't supposed to be there. So and then can a kid invite you into the home they don't own?
No.
Like
Yeah.
can somebody if there's like a grown
They
man standing in
should.
my living room because my children open the door, he has a right to be there. You see how that don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like if a grown man standing in my living room, he's like, "Oh, your 10-year-old daughter let me in." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Like I don't think I would have that response.
I
I have a
guess I'm
That's like
question.
he's a
It's a
he's a
little.
stranger.
Yeah.
I'm just struggling with the fact that he was shot, period, because it doesn't seem like a home invasion to me.
Mm-mm. Not a
You know
home
what I mean? So
invasion.
it sounds like you were invited, no matter, and then we know how 13-year-olds get down these days, to be honest. So I don't think we're really, I mean, I just couldn't imagine my son not coming home because he got with some girl that was, hot in the pants.
No,
at a young age or something. I don't know. I can't. I mean, I'm not a mother, so I can't. I really can't relate. But I'm just thinking, I wouldn't not want my son to come home.
Okay.
So did she walked him to the door and then shot him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it seems a little
Because
Yeah,
weird.
I think
I
he
could
died on the porch.
understand if she saw him and popped him. You know, like
That's what
Like,
I'm
he
like
wasn't
she
saying.
was
attacking
or
them.
he
startled. You
turned
know, he
around.
scared her,
Yeah,
He wasn't
but
attacking them. He was just maybe, hiding
he was
from whatever they were
hiding.
doing, which
So it
I
was
understand,
premeditated.
but that's kind of
Okay.
murderous.
So
Kind
I'm looking just real quick, right? There's no so it says legally a minor children do not have the authority to invite adults into a home. They don't own the lease. They're not the leaseholder, nor do they own the property.
oh,
So
I get where you're going with this as far as the legal aspect
Legally.
of it. Like the 20-year-old should know because she is a minor that that's legally wrong.
but she doesn't have the authority to invite him in the house. You
so it's
know,
trespassing
just
now.
in terms of what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Right.
she's 13, you would assume she has wherewithal. Like, I think based on especially our demographic, Aaliyah and Jalen, y'all let us know. But we was probably home at a 10, 9, 11, 12. Don't do this. Don't touch that.
7.
Don't let nobody in. Shit like that.
Yeah.
Hmm. So, damn. All right. So let me, I
Wait,
haven't actually, sorry, go ahead.
never mind. I was confused. Were you listing ages?
Yeah, when we was at home by ourselves.
Oh, I thought you was listing like times to come home. My fault. Like curfew. My
Oh, yeah,
fault.
no. Contextually, I was saying we was home by ourselves at 11, 10.
Yeah, that was
9.
just
Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting too, right? Uh, Uncle B. Streamer says his sped teacher said he was delayed childlike. Black America with 2000 says we'll see dry as hell. I still got a chance. Touche, man. You ain't used the soap. I did. Okay, I got you. Good comeback. So now that's interesting, right? And I've seen the police do this. Do you guys remember this story? This black dude, his mom called the police to get him to calm down because he was running around the house with a hammer, and she's telling them on the call he is mentally delayed, right? He comes out the house with the hammer and they boom him. They shoot him up. There was another guy in a movie theater. I don't know if y'all remember, but he was I think he had Down syndrome, so it's visible. And a cop like slammed him on his head and killed him. You know? So I guess like do people properly identify that when the police literally had a call and didn't do it? The cop in the movie theater couldn't do it. You know, does the mom like what is this like? Because doesn't SPED have a spectrum?
Yeah, it's a spectrum. You can be in special ed just because you got an IEP and you in speech therapy.
Yeah, touche. I mean, not touche. I agree.
you saying sped got me.
Yeah, 'cause I'm trying to. Cause I said I almost said retarded several times, but I caught myself. You know.
That's
Jalen, any
just
thoughts
me.
on this before I play these two videos, which I haven't seen?
He's on mute.
You're on mute. We can't hear you, bro.
20-year-old shouldn't be sneaking in a 13-year-old's bedroom, regardless. Period. I think that's kind of weird. I don't care the context.
Damn. Okay. So let me play this. I think this is the one I want. Nope. So this is the family. So I think this kind of tells. So also one thing that interests me is that she had $100,000 bond. She has $100,000 bond.
The mom?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which for a body is extremely low. That
Oh,
that's one thing that stuck out to me as well. If somebody could send us the video of what the daughter said, that would be interesting.
is that the daughter on the side of her?
Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
would assume so. And then that's the boy.
Oh, she looks older than 13.
They look
Like,
the same age.
yeah, like my 13-year-old doesn't look like that.
So let's see
Like,
what I hope I clicked the right video. Let's see what they have to say here.
Amount of
Oh, wow.
$100,000. She did go ahead and see the judge today, and they did go ahead and grant her a bond. I definitely thought it was going to be no bond, so she did go ahead and get a bond. I am not sure she's going to be able to afford that amount and get out, but they did go ahead and give her a bond when she appeared today. Now, somebody did find some comments that Rodarius did comment on, where it seems like he was looking to speak with young ladies, young minors, and it was very obvious on some of those posts that these young ladies were underage. And so that definitely, I'm sure, will be something that will be used in court. If it's you, it's you. If that is your character will show up through and through. I always say that because it does show up even when you try and hide it. All right, yeah, it do show up. So that has been pulled. So if that little bit of time they was able to pull that, I'm sure that there is other data that definitely will be pulled to help her in her case, because it definitely will be needed. Okay, now some people is like, she shouldn't have been charged, and she get a guilty conviction. So Kendra Scott has been granted.
Baby, I don't wish this on nobody.
Who do you think the responsibility falls on in a case like this? This case out of Memphis, Tennessee, where 36-year-old Kendra Scott was charged in shooting 20-year-old Rodarius Morton. Now, reading through the arrest affidavit, and you may have to zoom in, it looks like Kendra's 13-year-old daughter invited Rodarius over around 1 a.m. Now, Kendra wasn't home, but was aware that somebody was snuck in. When she got home, banged on the door, got in the house, she realized Rodarius was hiding under the bed. Rodarius was found in the yard, supposedly shot on the porch. Rodarius' family's coming out and saying that he was mentally delayed and that he was very young-minded, saying that Kendra didn't even know how old Rodarius was, that she would have shot him anyway. One of Rodarius' special ed teachers came out with some thoughts of her own on him. His family said they're not trying to excuse his behavior if he knew that she was 13, but they're also saying that she could have easily lied about her age. However, on the other side of that, I've seen people point out some comments that he's left on other very young-looking girls' social media pages, specifically this one being Kendra's daughter. A woman publicly came out and said that she gave Kendra's daughter a ride home.
Thank you, Mom.
So they're also saying that the daughter said some stuff on Twitter. Can somebody send it to the Instagram? Unless anybody else can find it. I wonder what the daughter said. They were saying she was admonishing her mother. I don't know. But the long and short of it is, now she doesn't look old to me. She looks young to me.
She just doesn't look like a typical 13-year-old. The way that I guess she's carrying herself, she could pass for a 15 or a 16-year-old. Maybe I can't see it too clearly, but my 13-year-old doesn't. I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying in
Guy is
comparison.
still 20 though.
Go ahead, Jalen, my bad.
The guy is still 20 though. Like, she still looks like a child regardless. She does not look over 18 or close to 18.
Or 20.
So I'm pretty sure he knew she was a child. Like, there's no way.
So, Jalen, your take is simple. 20-year-old
Yes.
man, 13-year-old child. You in there hiding under the bed.
Yeah.
The penalty can upwards of getting talked to getting shot.
The mother didn't. There's a grown ass man hiding under your kid's bed. What would you do? Like, I don't think you would be asking questions.
What do you think about the alleged walking him to the door and shooting him in the back of the head?
If that's how that happened, then sounds premeditated. Sure, she should get charged for what she did. However, I'm not faulting her for having an issue with the man being under her child's bed. Now, how she did it, we could deliberate on that, but her having a problem, I don't have no issue with that.
Yeah. And so, oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, Empress sent something to the IG.
Say it again.
I said Empress
Sent it.
sent
Okay.
something to the IG.
Yeah. And so based on, just Jalen, what you're saying, her charges were possession of a firearm, first degree murder. I think she got reckless endangerment as well, because you shooting. There's other kids in the house too. I think their kids were ranging from very young to 13. And they charged her with murder in first degree, which is cold-blooded murder, premeditated, essentially.
That works. That makes sense. It wasn't like an immediate like jerk reaction. It was she thought about it before she did it. So yeah, that makes sense. Anybody who has an issue with her getting locked up for it, I would be confused as to why. I if I had a child, I wouldn't mind getting charged. There was a grown ass man under her bed. I wouldn't mind. Lock me up today.
And he
I
didn't
have
ask
no guilt.
permission.
No guilt.
He didn't ask for permission to be there.
Yeah. Damn.
He 20. He could have got a hotel. Right? He 20.
Now why
You
would
gotta
he?
be 21, but I see what you're talking about.
Oh no,
Nah,
I
you
was
ain't gotta
getting.
be
Oh, let
21
me
to go to the
exactly.
dude
I
top
was.
end.
I
You
was
gotta be
getting
21 to get a hotel.
right, Kelly.
Listen,
We was getting rooms at 18.
Damn.
Oh, that's what y'all talking about.
What? What?
She said they was getting rooms at 18. I was confused because I was like, that got to be like a certain age to check into a hotel or like to book and check in. Yeah.
But that
He just gotta
today's
be
a different
18.
time though. Then was I'm 45, so things were different.
No, that's why I say that's what y'all talking about. That's why I said that.
Yeah, yeah.
Talk about when y'all was younger. So I was like,
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm trying to pull this video up. Okay. All right.
I only could find a video of like a friend of a friend, like a friend of the girl, responding to like what's going on.
Okay.
But we don't know how true that is.
Yeah, that might be a level of hearsay, but it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. So this looks to be what Empress sent, and it looks like she posted this photo. And it says, 1 day ago, they just don't know the real story, baby daddy. Long live you, my baby. Fuck my mama. I don't know if there's audio.
It's real? Wait.
So she ain't saying nothing, but it don't look like there's words. All right, so it's just that, and it just has this message. Is that real though? Is a good question though. Honestly. So just from the lady's standpoint, Jalen was obviously clear, and she's saying, "Hey, there are repercussions for actions, even if morally you feel, and I'm saying feel that they're justified, right? Legally, they'll still prosecute you, you know, in that circumstance. So let's see what the crowd got to say real quick. 651 Mint in the building with the $5 says she crashed out like Rodney Hinton, the Ohio father, did. I can understand the mother's reaction more though. Be streamer the $2 says her daughter said fuck her mom. She wilding out. Streamer says I understand the mom's anger, but murder is murder, and she about to sit down for a bit. She should have called the police. Vigilante justice is illegal. Any other thoughts on this? Just from you guys, who's a mom? We got a few moms up here. We got a few ladies up here. What's you guys' sentiments?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna let them. You could go, Callie.
no, I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, I understand being angry and everything like that, but to go ahead and let him start walking out the door and then sneak him in the back of the head like that, I take exception with that, just personally, whatever like that that's happened to family members or whatever. I don't like that, like at all, period. And if it was gonna be on site, then she would have smoked him as soon as she saw him. She wouldn't have been walking him out the daggone door.
Yeah,
that's the part that's gonna make her sit down for a minute, for real.
I got you. Tay?
Yeah, I just don't think that was right for her to take his life like that. I mean, I understand being angry, but because you're angry, you don't take somebody's life. You called cops and you punish your daughter or whatever the case, but like that, that was just too far. And again, I'm not a mom. I couldn't imagine, but again, you have to think about the consequences. Like you have a daughter to be home for. Now what's she gonna be doing? That you gonna be locked up. Ain't no telling what that daughter gonna be getting into. And you can't stop that now. So yeah, it's sad.
Mm.
Let me find a chick hiding underneath. Let me find a 20-year-old chick hiding underneath my 13-year-old's bed. I'm it's on.
But I
It's
mean,
on
the
in
only
front of him.
time you can really harm someone is in self-defense, right? So I understand that if your home is being attacked and there's nobody else to protect y'all, you got to protect you and your daughter, and somebody's coming at you. Okay, now you have a right to defend what's yours. But like you're not doing that. You're just blatantly killing someone because you're angry, and to me, that's just not right.
No, I am protecting.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Protecting from a daggone predator.
what do you think,
It's,
Di?
it's
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
no, it's just the
Um,
premeditation for me. I agree with Callie. Like, for her to walk him to the door and then shoot him, I would be able to conceive it better had she did it like when she found him under the bed. Like that would be something I can understand more and sympathize with more, but not with the premeditation. He shouldn't have been there in the first place. If the daughter invited him, she shouldn't have did that in the like. It's a lot of things people shouldn't have done in the situation, and if he wasn't there, he wouldn't have lost his life. Um, and if the daughter didn't invite him, he also wouldn't have lost his life. So the lady, the mom, I don't think she should have shot him, but I could have understood it better had she did it as a first reaction.
Yeah, I got you. Di?
I'm wondering if there's still some back end story to this. Like, was this the first encounter? Like, is this the first time she had caught him there? Because, from my upbringing, it's like if I catch you with my daughter, if I catch you with my son again, it's gonna be repercussions and stuff like that. I'm not justifying the him losing his life, but it sometimes it goes there. So I just feel like I don't think that was the first encounter for her to be so aggressive to want to take his life. I just feel like it's more to the story.
Yeah.
He is like he's been there before.
Yeah. No, so the Rainbow Kid, No Country for Old Simpson, it was not the first time. Here's one thing I
Okay,
say.
I thought so.
Here's one thing I say related to a lot of these things. You don't control the level of violence people are willing to exude against you, right? And when people think that you've done something to them, right, you don't control the reaction nor your repercussions. One thing I've seen in Texas, this happens. When people have road rage, as an example, it escalates to the guns if they have them almost instantly, right? People often don't pick the in between. They pick their greatest weapon, right? The thing that gives them the greatest advantage, you know? So just understand that when you're dealing with people, be in places you're not supposed to be, you don't control the repercussions, you know? And you better hope that their level of violence doesn't exceed yours,
Mm.
you know? So I just always kind of think like that, you know? It's interesting, for sure in that way. I saw it for the boyfriend, the girl like played a trick on him or something, and he beat her up. Right, it's like she was faking like she was with another dude in the bed or something. She lied,
Okay.
and he beat her up, and so the father beat him up. And this was in an instance where he hit the daughter. He believed that whatever lies she told, she'll pull the prank on him. So he beat her up, and he's like, "Don't play with me," like shit like that. And then the father just beat his ass. So I'm looking at that position. I mean, juxtaposing that maybe is probably not fair, but I'm just saying the father literally saw his daughter with a black eye and chose to just whoop his ass. You know? So I don't know, just thinking of it. Yeah, so salute the Crimson Cure in the building. She said she saw that video too. So yeah, man. Um, you know, youngins, you losing their lives. I know 2 niggas that died. Well, they were all adults though. But they had beef. One dude was over her house. One nigga died hanging over the sink. Then the other nigga died with his ass in the air in the yard. So, damn, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Crazy, bro. Interesting,
I
man.
didn't, I didn't mean to laugh.
Real shit. I'm trying to tell you, boy, shit get spooky, you know? Shit get dark, man. So we'll see as the case develops. Maybe we see what comes out of it. You know, control the controllables. That's for damn sure. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most.
With me.
Okay, Callie, I need your help with this. Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right. What is the origin story of this, what we know today as sign language? Hey, man,
It's
let me tell
just
y'all something, man. These pauses, only I get to do the pauses, okay?
I had to come off mute. Sorry.
Well, take that little
Um,
stubby finger and hit the mute button. That's all you got to do. Go ahead.
but no. It's just a nifty little acronym that was used to explain away deflection tactics used by women, invented by KS.
Okay. So that's a way for women to deflect, and he coined it sign language. Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right.
Right.
What you think about it? What you think about the
I
trope?
mean, yeah, it seems to be pretty accurate. You know,
Okay.
you know that gif of Pootie Tang where he doing like this and his ponytail is deflecting the bullets and everything. Yeah, yeah, it's dodging the bullets. So you try
Hmm.
to shame him, and then you insult him, call him a bitch ass nigga or a pussy or something like that.
Or like homosexual and all that. Does anybody
Hmm.
disagree? Well, so based on what Kelly said, do you guys agree that the majority of women um specialize in sign language?
Yes,
Yes.
Different
Jalen.
levels to it, but yeah.
I
Okay.
agree.
Coach Tay.
Yes.
Die.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Give me an example of low level sign language. Give me an example of low level sign language. Give me an example. What the fuck? Give me an example of low level sign language. Anybody.
I'm thinking.
Good gracious, man. Well, put your brain on 1.25 speed.
We are
You're
not
not
Chat
even giving.
GBT.
What'd you say, Jay?
We are not Chat GPT. Give us a second.
Chat GBT be thinking a lot too. I get on his ass yesterday. It take you
Like,
too
what
long
you
to.
mean low level?
I think.
Like, like you need a whole scenario,
Yeah,
or
like
like you
what?
just.
Because Callie said it's levels to it, right? So I want to be able to identify. If you guys agree that most
I don't
women
know.
participate in sign language, what would be a low level example of sign language?
I don't think there's levels. I just think it is. It's just what it is.
Oh no, there's levels in the rhetoric and how you effectuate the sign language, right?
Okay.
So give him
So
an example. He asking all of us. I don't know.
okay. So I guess a low level would be let's see. I don't know why you're doing this. Um I think you just might be insecure. Um I can't think of the guilt part. And the need to be right would be, I guess, maybe keep pressing the issue as far as trying to explain it away. Like, no, it's not really like that. It's really like this. You know what I'm saying? That's often,
Yeah,
kind of, I guess maybe like a level of gaslighting, maybe,
I
or
think
not taking the account as to how he's actually viewing it. More so, you're trying to explain what your intention was. That could be a low level. I can't think of a G for guilt though. But yeah.
guilt. Oh, well, D had one in the chat. Even though it's not super, I'll use it. Your mama black. Your mom was a single mother.
Okay. So like what's the level so where do you place like, oh, you gay? Where you place that like for the insult? That's the insult,
Yeah,
right? But like how is that like a high level insult or like
I
yeah,
would say it's definitely on the higher end of the spectrum for sure.
okay. Because
yeah.
that's what I was thinking too, so I bet.
The insults are probably, yeah, and they're mostly in question of men's like masculinity or sexuality. If I was like, I don't know how gay men are y'all friends, honestly. Like,
Respectfully.
yeah, like, cause I would not
Me either.
believe like black women they love, but then every time you want to insult a straight man, you call them gay shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gay niggas should be
Homophobic.
highly offended by y'all. No, yes,
That I agree. No, I agree. That's crazy. Cause it's low key homophobic. Because like you saying it to them as if it's an insult, but like what's wrong with being gay? Cause you my friend, right? So like what's really wrong with being gay? How you using it as an insult if we cool? We supposed to be like
But don't the
ally.
gay niggas call women fish? And they be having
Yeah,
gay
no.
homegirls. I mean,
They got their
homegirls that are.
own slurs and everything, which is why I don't be feeling bad for them, right? Because they got their own slurs and everything like that. They definitely call us fish. I do not like that. And I be saying I'm transphobic, so I don't like that. I don't like the trans stuff and cisgender, cis woman, all of that extra. Yeah, so I don't really be feeling bad for them, but yeah, it's homophobic to use it as an insult to straight men, and
homophobic
then
is such a interesting term. Like,
but you gotta use those terms because that's how they.
well, phobia. Ain't nobody scared of no gay niggas. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like arachnophobia. If you seen a movie, they was scared of the spiders.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I mean, I guess y'all so scared of being gay you can't even eat a hot dog. I don't know.
We not scared of being gay. We not gay.
No, you no, you so scared of being considered gay you can't even eat a hot dog.
You just
And
eat the
gotta
hot
say pause after everything. I'm
because the
just
pause game is fun. You just eat a hot
Yeah, no,
dog
that's
from.
just yeah,
You
that's
just
just
eat
for
the hot
fun.
dog from the middle. Everybody know that.
eat the glizzy from the
Okay.
end.
Don't nobody knows
Right.
that hand.
Huh?
You really bite the hot dog in the middle? You lying?
That must be a
And then
glitch.
once you eat it in look, once you bite it in the middle, what do you take the other half and bite that part in the middle too? Like what are we doing?
Now you got
You,
two ends.
you ate a hamburger before. Same difference.
Right.
Like with the bananas, I know y'all break the top of it off and then eat the banana.
All right, team. All right, we got it's too much. Come on.
It's a banana.
Get off.
What?
Yo. So, let me ask you guys this: why? Because it's right in the vein, in my opinion. Pause. Why can't y'all answer questions? What is so difficult about questions for y'all? Like seriously, it's like
I just think we awkward.
like so. I think I asked my wife. I said, hey, do I need to go to the grocery store? She said, what is she? I said, do we need to go to the grocery store? She's like, I wasn't planning to go today. I'm like, well, what about my question? Do we need to? Right? Regardless of your plans, do we need to go to the grocery store? That's just a low level example, but like, why not how about the answer the question I asked? How about that part? Is that difficult? Like, do you guys hear it differently?
Yeah, it's like a preemptive answer to your next question. So like if I say, yeah, we need to go to the store, and then you're gonna be like, well, when are you going? And it's like, well, no, I wasn't planning on going today.
But that I understand you trying to make sense of what she's saying. I'm saying, do we need to? You see, I just need an
No,
answer to
yeah,
that
I'm
question.
no, yeah, I'm telling you what that answer was. It's a preemptive answer to your next question.
You guys, you're not Jean Grey. You don't know what I'm
Well,
about to ask.
mhm. Jean Grey isn't a mind reader either.
Jean Grey can't read minds. The Phoenix. Callie, come
She's
on.
a she's a she's
She's
a
a
telekinetic, not a telepath like Professor X.
she can trust me. Jean can do everything. That's why she's the most powerful. Jean's scary.
Mm.
But anyway,
She's only the most powerful because of the Phoenix, but she's not the most. Anyway, all right, we're not nerd
you
out.
don't know X-Men. All right, you know all that other weird shit, Star Wars and all that. You don't know X-Men.
I mean, I do know X-Men, but okay,
But she can
don't
definitely
play with
read
me yet.
minds. Jean was the man. All right, well, so what is it though? Like y'all hear a question? Is it like the like when Charlie Brown and them parents be talking?
Yes.
We don't
Sometimes
listen.
it really be like that though.
We don't listen. We hear what we want to hear, so we answer the way we heard it.
In the way we want to answer. It's not even, but I don't even think it's that. I think we heard it properly. I just think um the way we process things, we think that would be a suffice answer. Like we think that answers the question, even though it doesn't.
Until he asked again.
Yeah.
And then we like,
Well, that wasn't it, clearly.
So
yeah.
here's the this is it relates to the need to be right thing. Because this is repetitive. Like repetitively, we have to be like, what about what I asked you? Why y'all did that? Like, I just want to understand, what is your thinking process when that happens to you? Huh?
I don't know. I think, well, my
But
thinking
there's no
process
hold on,
when it,
Elias. Let me get it. There's no reasoning behind this stuff. Cause I'm asking
I
y'all, and
said
y'all like, damn, I never thought while I use sign language.
I already answered.
Go ahead, Elias. Oh,
I said that. I said it. I don't think
At Mike for
like I don't think we hear
3333
things
donated
differently.
$20 through Super Chat. If you figure it out, Ham, you're the GOAT in my book.
thank you, Mike. Salute to my OG Mike Brown in the building with the 20 ball, man. Yeah, go ahead, Aaliyah. I'm trying to come on.
I don't think there's no reasoning. I just think we do what we think is enough. Like we'll answer what an answer we think that's enough. Like we think that answers it. I don't think we heard differently or even chose not to hear certain things. I think we heard it, we processed it, and felt like that's enough to suffice. Yeah, like that should answer your question.
So okay, so Di, why are you guys interpreting what's being said as opposed to responding to exactly what's being said? Why are you guys listening to interpret as opposed to simply listening to respond to what's being said?
I don't, I don't, I just, I guess we're just responding to answer the question.
I know, but you don't answer the question that was asked. See, that takes more work.
But we do answer the question
How?
by giving you an answer.
Are you saying by proxy of responding is an answer
Yes. Yes.
to a question that wasn't asked?
Yes.
Well, I know you're saying yes, but think about it. Think about it real quick. You're responding with an answer to a question that was not asked. Reconcile that for me.
I just feel like it was just a good enough answer. Like the example that you gave, we need to go to the store. Um, At that moment, she didn't think we needed to go to the store. There was not a need. We'll go another time.
So when I gave you the example, that's what you just heard, that ass?
Yeah.
Come on, my heart. She didn't say that at all, though, right? You know that, right? She said, I wasn't planning on going to the store today. So that doesn't even answer if we need to or not. Like, that was the question. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
This is hard. This is hard, man. Okay. This is, damn, okay. Tay, come on, my heart. I need to hear something, man. Oh, let me read this real quick. Crimson salute with the $10 says, women answer questions the way we do because thoughts are interconnected for us. We think of several things at once when we hear a question. So we answer it in that way. Most times it is not malicious. Nico with the $2 says, it's a called defiance and or deception. So the intent is hard to prove. However, communication is what halts most relationships, right? People are not conveying things properly to one another, their needs, wants, desires, and etc. So now every time I ask a question, you have thoughts running together, right? And therefore our communication is faulty. I think I could call it malicious because it's a breakdown in communication consistently. And that's I think that's the top 3 reasons why people's relationships aren't smooth.
Nah, you guys' thoughts are linear. Ours is more like this tree back behind me.
What is that?
There are different branches.
We're asking.
It's just a visual way to describe. It's just a visual way to describe what Crimson was talking about.
I know, but here's the thing about adults: they communicate effectively, right? So if I'm asking you a direct question, Cal, why you get to be that dumbass tree on the wall? Why can't you just answer my question directly as well? Like why can't we be adults in that way? I mean, the tree's not done. It actually looks nice, but I'm just saying, right? Why can't we just also just answer directly based on what was asked? Like, why can't we be smart?
And I can say that you guys is thinking with binoculars is also dumb.
Break it down.
Since we doing that right now.
It's fine. I don't feel any type of way. Break it down.
I just did.
I'm sorry. I don't understand the
blinders on.
I don't understand the binoculars analogy.
Yeah, there's blinders. You can't see nothing on the side of you. Maybe I should have said blinders instead of binoculars. But you guys have blinders on. Linear thinking. It's just point A to point B, and that's it. Whereas we're taking all these other things into consideration, and our thoughts are, interconnected. That's why I said it's a preemptive answer to your next question.
What makes so are women better problem solvers than men, just generally speaking?
No, we're not. We don't think that.
What I'm asking, see what I'm saying?
That's why
I'm asking it. Hold on, I want to answer to this question. Are men generally speaking better problem solvers?
Men are, yes.
Yes.
Callie?
I don't know.
What do you think, Tay?
Yes, I think men are better problem solvers because y'all are built to be that way.
What do you think, Aaliyah?
Yeah, I think y'all have a better problem solving skills than women. Just because of what we're talking about, right? Like if we have so many thoughts going on at once, we have a lot going on in our head, it will be harder for us to pinpoint a solution and then to follow through with that one solution.
Jalen?
You said generally, right?
Yeah, generally, like mostly.
Sure, generally.
Die?
I agree.
So I guess Callie didn't answer. She said I don't know, but I don't think men being better problem solvers is that be the consensus. Then have blinders on. That's contradictory, right? So if men can't see anything, right, they only see straight ahead, right? But then they're better problem solvers. Literally, they don't have blinders on. But we're having a straight conversation, Jalen, right? I'm asking you direct questions. I'm not asking, what do you think about the moon landing? I'm saying, are you hungry? I mean, I just like why do we have these issues? Like honestly.
We're generally more indecisive.
Huh?
We're generally more indecisive. So we never really know. We never really know. So you asked us what we want to eat. Now we thinking, well, I just had this the other day, but I could really use for, but I don't really want, like, it's all of these things going on at once. And it's just like, I
Like
don't
what?
know.
Yeah. And also taking into consideration, well, he may not want to eat right now. I could wait. You know what I'm saying? I could wait to eat, although I
That's
am kind of
true.
hungry. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Tay, it makes no sense. I said, are you hungry? Me. Right? You come to the club, Tay, you want a drink? I wonder if Hamp actually wants a drink, or is he just asking me, do I want a drink? Because I just walked in. I didn't ask you about none of that. I said, do you want a drink? That's it. Just think about this, though. If we really process the information in this way, you can choose to stop and answer the question, right? You can make choices. Like I can make a decision to feel some type of way or not. We literally have control over these things, but we're making a choice. Is it? I mean, stop, look, and listen. Think about what's going on. Count to 10. Walk away. Release the peace and be strong. But
I don't really
not.
see this as an issue.
We don't got no relationships.
No, it's not that. Definitely not that. It's just not an issue. Unless, I mean, what's the ask? You want her to be more direct, like you?
Like
So
me?
you want to
No.
talk to yourself?
No,
Okay,
I
then.
want.
So
Well,
why is
no,
it?
not okay. Then I think we jumped too fast. I'm saying direct
No,
like me. You couldn't handle that, right? That's not even your disposition.
exactly. So
Well,
what's
no.
the?
Well,
I'm
you
not talking
answer,
about me. I'm
Jalen.
saying in
You answering too,
general.
not you. You answering too quickly though, right? Be like me, no, right? But nor was that offered. Also, you don't have the disposition or the prowess, right? So we're not expecting that of women. We're asking you to answer questions that we ask. How does it then
She's
get
answering
be
the
like us?
question.
Did you hear what Callie just said? My heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, "Are you hungry?" I wonder if
Mm-hmm.
he's hungry. Huh?
That she's telling you what goes through our brain as we're processing your question.
Understood. But then the answer, so process it, but then the answer mirrors the processing. You see the issue?
No, because I have a woman brain. I understand why she may have answered that way. I don't see it as an issue.
Gotcha. When we're trying to have seamless communication and I ask you a question, does it make sense for you to answer said question that was asked? Does it make sense?
Does it make sense? No, but considering she has a woman brain, a she man brain, maybe just follow it up with a clarifying question, like yes or no.
Yes, we do that. Let
Yeah,
me ask you. Let me ask you.
and it's fine.
Wait.
Everything's fine.
I think Jalen heard me backwards. She's like, no,
Okay.
but I think she thought I said like, does that not make sense or something like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how she
I was
answered. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is crazy in the moment. It's like,
right.
like
Okay. Okay.
Tay, come on, man. Like we gotta. What's up?
I told
Listen,
you it's on purpose.
I think you just proved your point because first of all, you still didn't get your answer, did you? No, did anybody say you were hungry or not? Like at the end of the day, I just feel like we make it hard for ourselves. Like this is proof in the pudding happening in real time. Like just answer the man's question. Don't give him no context. He ain't ask you for no feedback. He don't care about what you thinking. Definitely not what you feeling.
See,
Just
see.
answer that man question.
That's
Don't nothing else matter. Like nothing else matters. And that we do it all the time. I know I do it. I know I do it all the time. It's so annoying. But
but I
like,
think it just matters to us. So that's probably
but
why we
why? And
answer the
it shouldn't. Like
I know,
that's the thing.
yeah.
Damn. Oh, we got it bad, y'all. It's happening right now. You see it? This is us.
Yeah,
Intentionally for me.
What you mean, Jay?
I just don't. I really don't see it as an issue.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean?
I don't think. I don't. I don't. I think it's just added to the list of things that you give a man to stress about. They like being stressed. They thrive under stress. It's great. It's a great dynamic.
Nah.
I don't think any man thrives off the stress.
You don't think they like being stressed out? You think they just don't want to use their problem solving skills whatsoever?
Okay.
That's why they're telling us.
They like to be stressed out a little. They do.
Nah,
They don't want you to just you don't cause no problems, whatever. You just sit in the corner, just
Nah.
They like a little bit of problems.
Nah, we have enough to deal with, man.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah,
like
they don't want that.
having to communicate a whole like you have to rearrange your entire way of communication with your partner because wait because you want to stress him out?
No.
I feel what Jalen is saying.
What's the point of changing it? Because if you change it, it's essentially like outside of him. He's talking to himself every day. If you start communicating the way he wants you to, then he's just communicating with himself. Does he really want to communicate with himself all day? Or does he want to communicate with the feminine brain?
What?
All day.
Jalen, you know the
Listen, I'm just saying, listen, bro. Like you're 40, so I get it. I'm talking like for like us children.
No, I think those guys. See, here's the thing. Those men don't even speak to y'all, right? That's the sentiment. Men don't even approach. They rather just play video games with their mans and them on the internet. Like, no, they don't want that stress, especially them. At least antiquated men like myself still think protect and provide is the move. The young nigga says, shit, you go to work. Who need to change the tire when I got AAA? That's what they saying.
Have you, when you were like in your 20s, 60 years ago, right?
Yes.
Did your homeboys ever talk about how crazy coochie is the best coochie and why?
My friends, one of them specifically, yes.
Why did he say crazy coochie was the best coochie?
I don't know why he said it. I got more cheeks than him, and I can attest it's not.
Listen,
I never asked. Nigga said you bugging.
Men
nigga,
have said it.
He don't got
Men
no
have
window.
said it.
But every
Men
time we
have
go,
said it.
every time we go out, he don't got no windows. He can't drive because his tires is flat and he got sugar in his tank.
For some reason, he liked the shit.
Jalen, let me give you full context. He also said he liked girls that's medium ugly.
Wow.
Can't listen to that nigga.
So you haven't heard like?
Yes, I admit I heard. I got him in my head. That nigga, wow, man.
I've heard men say it.
Okay.
And I'd be confused because like I thought you didn't want stress, you wanted peace. But if you also saying crazy coochie is the best coochie, in my head, I'm like, okay, so you don't want peace. You want problems forever. Like you just want your life to be up forever. Like you like your tires being slashed and possibly getting your ass slapped. I don't know.
I
I
mean,
don't get it, but
that's the extreme minority. I think she just show passion and interest. You know what I mean? I think the trope that you do here, where that sentiment, the hyperbole out the sentiment is, I think most men believe that it's more important for your girl to like you more than you like her because of how we show love and etc. You've heard that before? That's what that shit means. That's that's taking the hyperbole out of it. Because women have so many options and etc. If she not fully into you, what happens, right? When men have less options. So I think that's what that crazy coochie shit actually means. You know what I'm saying? For whomever says it.
so I need to use my woman brain and read in between the lines.
No, I just explained it to you.
I'm saying when they say it, I need to use my woman brain and not take it literally.
No,
So
kiddo.
I should take it literal.
Hey, Hamp, what does this mean? That's what I'm here for.
Hamp, if you didn't exist, should I take it literal or not?
If your aunt had a dick, she'd be uncle. I'm here.
What the fuck? Didn't you just say you answer questions?
You said because I did because you said if I ain't here, nigga, I'm here, nigga. How dare you?
If you didn't, if you were here, Hamp, if you did not exist, God forbid, because it would be World War III if you didn't. But I'm saying if you didn't, should I take it literally or not?
How you take it, that makes sense. I understand. Based on the rest of your sentiments, how you interpreted it, I could see how you could land in that direction. Ugh. Luckily. The Most High brought us together, huh? Damn, man. So let's talk. Go ahead, Callie.
What's wrong? What did I do,
I'm
Callie?
thinking if she's really into you, right? Just using the hungry example, she's going to be thinking about putting you out of your way in case you're not hungry. Ergo, the thought process of, I don't know, should I go on ahead and say that I'm hungry? Because I'm not trying to put him out and go ahead and stop what he's doing to go on ahead and get me something to eat or whatever like that if he's not also hungry as well. So that's the thought process. She's actually thinking about your ass, but I mean, I know that's that's annoying. So
that's not true.
Just put him out of his way and only think about yourself and be like, yes, I'm hungry. Can you give me something to eat?
Yeah, none of what you said is true.
Oh,
okay, all right.
She ain't thinking like that.
You have a woman brain.
Yeah, no, she ain't thinking
that might be the last thought, maybe.
Yeah, that ain't. Come on, that ain't at the forefront.
We just.
I mean,
the thought process.
Okay.
Am I really hungry? But I had this, then I had that. I'm really feeling for, but I don't really know what I'm really feeling for. It's all of those. It's not. Is he hungry too? It's not that.
But I mean, if he wasn't, he would be asking.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it wouldn't be a thought process, at least for me, because if he
period.
Like why would he be asking otherwise? You know?
Because he was thinking about me.
Yeah.
But okay. Y'all got it.
That's the job.
That's not what it is. We're really being selfish. Okay, got it. Or we should be more selfish and just answer the question and not even think about his ass. Got it.
Thinking about that has nothing to do with anything.
Which part of the
it actually does.
Which part of the sign did that just fall under? Because I feel like it falls under one of those. Was that guilt?
Which one?
Yeah, right.
What counted? Was that guilt?
It need to be right for sure. Okay. I don't know what in the world. No, because the thing, and it's a thing, right? Because it doesn't align. So if Callie's saying men are linear and we this, that, and the third, I'm hungry or I'm not hungry, right? Because y'all also said it's a red flag when a man changes pattern. So now let's forget all that, right? And act like, oh, I wonder. Nah, my heart, I'm hungry. I'm coming from the gym. I work physically. You know if I stop at Mickey D's because you've been following me all day. You know I'm hungry. Come on, that shit is. It don't
How was she
reconcile. Like,
following you all day?
If we
oh
had
man,
like
I
health
just
and
put that one in
hunger,
there.
like
So,
we had health and hunger like bars, like the video game, none of we would have less problems.
like a gigapet.
Yeah, like a Tamagotchi. We'd have less problems.
Yeah, come on. You know he
I don't
hungry.
know if you hungry or not, man.
You don't,
I
right?
don't know.
That's a riff.
Why like that? We the selfish
What,
ones.
just because you ask me if I'm hungry or whatever like that, you hear my stomach growl or whatever like that. You ask me if I'm hungry.
Okay, let
I
me
didn't hear your
seriously
stomach growl.
answer
I don't
you.
know. I don't know if you
I'm done
hungry.
trolling.
I don't know if you
What
ate
do you
before you came
mean?
home.
I'm indecisive about where I want to eat. So when he asked me that question, if I'm hungry, I already know the next question is where do I want to go, and I'm like, I really cannot answer that one because there's so many
Oh
like suggestions in my brain. I cannot just pick one.
yeah,
So
fellas.
I
Oh
didn't.
Jay, hold that thought. Don't. Hey fellas, remove that question. Remove that question. I'm talking about like when you on some huggy bear shit, like y'all dating. You feel me? Right? Remove where you want to go. Don't even ask that shit. Don't ask.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be like, where you want to go?
Yeah, she'll
Yep.
wait. She'll waste 46 minutes of your time, bro.
Yep. I
Mm-hmm.
do it all
Yeah,
the
what do you
time.
want to eat?
I
Because
ain't
if I
even
want
gonna
to eat
hold
something and you don't like it, I don't want you to be
It don't
sitting
matter.
there looking crazy.
Yeah, we ain't worried. I'm saying don't even ask y'all. And then if we go stop somewhere, right? Let's say you call, hey, I'm about to stop at XYZ, and she don't say she don't want nothing, just get her what she usually get. Okay? Cause for some reason she wanna taste your shit.
you.
Just
Duh.
Y'all be getting different stuff though.
no, but we know it's like a place. Like I'm stopping at XYZ. Oh, I'm good. Nah. Get her the chopped cheese that she like. You know?
But why
Yeah.
we can't? I like
She's
to.
still gonna want to taste of your
You
food.
know what I'm saying? Like I don't get it.
No, I don't be sharing. I don't like that shit.
I don't like that. You selfish.
No, I get her own shit.
Stingy. You stingy. Why you don't want to share?
Well, then get her a plate of what you got, and then what she usually gets, and then
No, I'm
everybody's
saying
happy.
like if I don't, I'm saying this is what I meant. Sorry. If she doesn't bring, if I don't bring anything home, now she gonna want some of mine. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, well,
So I'm
just eat
saying
it in the car.
get her. No, I'm saying get her own shit. That's it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like don't even listen to like you almost don't even got to call. Just get the shit. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna like that though.
Exactly.
She gonna be
Look
like,
at Leah hungry ass. She gonna like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Lay all her down.
is she gonna be like, oh?
She gonna be hungry as a fuck. Yeah. Nas with the 10 I think women tend to be scatterbrained, which is why they seem to embellish things beyond what a man would typically want, which is simplifying things as much as possible. The real unwoke. What up, my brother? And Nas, good to see you, man. It's been like a week, I think. 2 weeks. It's happening in 4K right now! Exclamation point. Azu Maswala with a £5 says, we'll never figure out what women think because they don't think but mostly feel. Way too many variables. Just saying. Damn, man. Shame. Shame. Is shame, insult, and guilt? Shame and guilt, are those in the same vein?
I think so.
I would say ask Kevin, but
Whoa.
don't act like y'all don't like that.
Shame and guilt, are they similar? Are those synonyms? Shame, guilt.
I don't think.
I don't know.
Ask ChatGPT.
They have the same effect though, right? Because if you shaming somebody, you could make in order for them to be shamed, they got to feel some sort of guilt, right? And then like guilt, feeling guilty comes with some sort of shame, right?
Right. How can you feel guilty about something you ain't shameful about?
Right? Okay. So yeah, I think they are connected or are
Yeah.
the same thing.
So why was this? Tay, is this and Tay and Die question? Is this coherent to y'all when it's like a dude is interracially dating and then he'll get the response, "Your mama black"? Is that coherent? Like, what do you guys think about that as an example? So, I saw a podcast. This dude was dating a white girl or a Latino girl. They're like, "Why you dating a white girl? Your mama black."
It
To
don't seem.
shame him, you mean, for not dating a black woman?
Yeah, they'll say, they'll be, on his ass. Your mama black. Why you dating a white girl? Like, is that what you think about that response?
I don't know if that would be shame though, right? Like, cause he clearly not shameful of not dating outside,
Well, they'd be
of
like,
not.
you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Your mama black.
I
Well,
think
he
they're
should
trying to
be.
make them feel guilty,
Yeah, but he's not.
for dating
Yeah.
outside the race because their mom is black.
Yeah, like you
But
can
like,
try and put it on
Yeah.
someone, but if they like what Aaliyah was saying, if he doesn't feel shamed or if he doesn't feel guilty, then it's not going to be like they can't project that on him. You know what I mean? For feeling bad about not dating a black woman.
I don't
'Cause
think
like,
that thought is coherent though. Like, how if even if my mom is black, I don't want to date my mom, right? Because that's incest. So
Mm,
like,
no, I don't. Mm.
like I wouldn't want to date another. Like, I wouldn't want to date somebody like my mom. Like, that's my mom. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, like it's like your father's black, right?
Yeah, my
It's
dad
like
is
you would
black.
want
Yeah.
to date a black man. That's just like, oh well, you bring home a white man to your father. And them saying, "Oh, where your black man at?" Right? Like your father black. Who this white man? Hoppo, who is he? So
It's the
they
same thing.
yeah, they'd be like shaming you into like, well, nah, don't be bringing a white man to my doorstep type deal. Like that's real, that's real life. I don't know if y'all family say stuff like that, but yeah, I think that would be the shame or the guilt sort of aspect.
So does
But
that
again, you
fit?
have to feel it. Oh,
Does
go
that
ahead.
fit for the S or the G? Like your mama black, etc. Those type of things.
It could work as a
It
tactic, but I
can.
don't think it would change. Yeah, unless that person feels
I'm saying
convicted.
tactic for those letters of the
Well,
acronym.
yeah. Yeah.
It
Hmm.
definitely can.
I wonder, does the shaming part or guilting, because they're kind of running together in our conversation, you think those are the least powerful pieces of sign language? Because don't people have to care?
Like least effective.
Least
I think,
effective, yeah.
yeah, I would say that because the insult and the need to be right, I think would do the most damage out of
Yeah.
all of them.
Seem like those would be, yeah, less effective. Like, does that dude care that those women say that to him in that instance?
Right, because he could still carry on with his life and go marry this white lady or Italian lady or whoever, right? Um, yeah, and not feel bad about it.
Or I saw one. The guy said he wouldn't date a single mom, but he said his mom was a single mom, and they said like something
Mhm.
similar.
Mhm.
And then Tay, white people, Italian and Italians are white people. Just FYI.
I know.
That's crazy.
He said white.
That's crazy.
He said white or Italian. I'm like, shit
I
is the
mean, I'm
same.
just, I understand. You know
No,
what I
no
mean?
big deal. No big deal. I was like, I'm gonna let it slide. Nah, I ain't gonna let it slide.
Okay.
So what about that? Like same difference, like just a shame and guilting. Do you think men listen to that? Like, damn, she right. My mom is a single mom and she was great. So why would I disqualify single moms?
No.
Nah, because he want what he want, and if that's not, I mean, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't give you a leg to stand on just because that was your situation or that was his situation, because that could be why he doesn't want that, or
I
why
was
that's not
thinking
his
the same
preference.
thing.
You
Hmm.
know?
So it's just a matter of his desires is what they gonna be. You ain't gonna be able
Yeah.
to push him. I guess that's how shame works. Like you gotta care, right? Is that why they say women it's hard to shame women these days? You guys heard that before?
Hmm.
Because you have to care. Yeah,
Hmm.
it has to matter to you.
And women
Hmm.
don't care.
Don't care about what, Aaliyah?
I don't think we care about anything right now but ourselves.
Damn, man. Nothing.
I agree. Yeah.
Us and our upper mobility and however we can obtain that.
Hypergamy.
You talking about most women?
Yes.
I, mm, I don't
I
think I
think we
agree.
are more forward minded on ourselves right now. Like we're focused on ourselves. That's what we all say, no?
Selfish.
I,
That doesn't
If
remove
that were
that
it
the
doesn't
you.
mean that's
case,
selfish. No.
I didn't
Yeah,
I'm just saying
No.
we focus on ourselves though.
But
Like
that's
we're the priority in our lives, right?
it's
I'm saying that if women didn't care, like at all, you know what I'm saying? If we just didn't care, then there wouldn't be the backlash to some of the rhetoric that we do hear, as far as like getting people's channels shut down and all kinds of stuff like that. That wouldn't even be a thing. We would because we wouldn't care.
I think we
We
don't
we
care about the right.
care we care in that level because it's about us.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
don't
only
care about the
reason
right thing.
why those things are happening, right? So we're not just doing those things because they're talking about anything, right?
Well, yeah, we care. We care what they say.
okay.
About us.
Right.
So it's
So
only about
So we
us.
care. Well, if they're
what are you
talking
saying that
about
we
us.
don't care about?
What the
I'm
men.
saying we only care about ourselves, like we're our first priority, we're
Mm-hmm.
our lives, what we're gonna do, our
Mm-hmm.
money, our upper mobility in life,
Mm-hmm.
status, things of that nature. That's what we care
Mm-hmm.
about.
What should we care about instead?
I'm not saying we should care about anything else. I'm just saying that's what
Oh,
we care about.
Our men and what they're saying. That's what we should care
Because
about.
I didn't even want to move there yet. I just
It's
wanted to
okay.
stick
But
on.
we need to. We absolutely need to
uh,
because we care about the wrong things.
what
I agree.
what were the things that were wrong that she listed though? I guess that's where I'm confused. Like what did she list that was what we should not be thinking about first?
Any of it.
So we shouldn't be thinking about ourselves first. We shouldn't be thinking about our upward mobility for like that shouldn't be priorities at all.
I think that because it's been our priority, we are where we are now as a culture. So, yeah, I think that's the wrong thought process for us holistically because the results show that's not what we should be prioritizing.
So prioritizing being a good woman is literally putting yourself first. Is that wrong to do?
What do you mean putting yourself first? Like,
Oh no, I don't. What do you mean?
Being
Putting
that wouldn't being a good woman is putting yourself first.
yeah, prioritizing being a good person. That's you focusing on yourself and your character and how you can change to be better. No?
Well, you said good person and good woman.
Good woman, I made person
Well, that's the
interchangeable.
thing. What makes a man good and a woman good aren't the same though.
I
That's
It's
why.
interchangeable. For this conversation. I'm not talking about men at all. I just said good person because I didn't know there would be confusion. Good woman. Like I think you need to put yourself more so as a priority to achieve that because you literally have to take time to learn yourself, focus on where you lack and fix those things. That takes you prioritizing yourself first.
Okay, I never heard people be like, yo, this a selfish person. That person's a good person. I never heard that before.
How do so how do you taking time to fix these things about yourself does not mean you have to prioritize yourself?
Prioritize yourself, yes. I thought you said
That's what
selfish.
no, I never said selfish.
I thought.
When
Okay, maybe I
I
misheard.
think
no.
Aaliyah said something
Okay,
about
okay.
selfish.
So that's what I'm
Yeah, I didn't say
conflating.
selfish.
She
Yeah,
did.
you did. She
No, I
did.
didn't. That was Coach
You
Tay.
said someone said something about being selfish. You
All I
have
know is I didn't. I don't remember
But
who
Okay.
said it.
either way, because I didn't want to even move on to the next part because I wanted to stick here.
Okay.
So I just think I feel like you can prioritize yourself, work on your character and these
Hmm.
things. And those things, we can work on those things while simultaneously, caring about other things and nurturing those things. I just think right now we're solely focused on us, what we want, how we want it to be done. We want to control everything. It's all about us. I think that's our mind frame right now, and I think that's the majority of women. We want what we want. How we gonna get it is to be. We gonna get it. How we gonna get it, and that's just it. A means to an end. Like it's just gonna be what it is. I just think that's what the mindset of women are right now. Like that's our mindset. You don't care about nothing else but ourselves.
See that's different. That's different, Jalen. That's not what you're saying, right?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what's that's see that's the conversation, right? Because that's what Aaliyah was saying. Coach Tay, you're saying self improvement. They were saying it's all about me. I don't think
Um.
I don't think that those are the
The
same.
same thing. They're not. You don't have to be selfish to self improve. Like, because I feel like being selfish is at someone else's expense, right? Like you're choosing yourself at another's expense. So when when you're self improving, you're not doing that at anyone's expense.
You are.
How so?
Everybody else has to take less of a priority in the tier for you to achieve that. So you are. There's a trade off. You can't just do everything at once. You're not like it wouldn't work.
Y-
That's how
I
people fuck
agree
up
with
thinking,
that.
"Oh, I'm self-improving. While I'm
I agree with that.
self-improving, I could be dating." No. Cuz why? Why would you do that?
But it's not at
I
anybody's expense, though, right? So if you're not dating, it's because you don't want to make people expendable, right? You don't want to hurt people in the process of you not being ready. That person is not
Hmm.
selfish, right? They're very cognizant of the damage they could do to people because of their current disposition. That would be the opposite of hurting people, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
because you're
Yeah.
taking the time to step aside so you don't hurt people and do things at their expense or improving yourself at their expense. That's why you're removing yourself. And I think um working through your priorities, so switching like what comes first, like switching the list around, that's okay. Nobody's saying you can't do that. I just think our list right now is all about us and us only.
Damn, man.
Like single women, or we including mothers, wives? Like we're including all the women archetypes in this?
Hmm.
I kind of agree with Aaliyah, um, because I've been in that mindset for this past year. But at the same time, I guess you guys mentioned dating. I'm kind of open to not, oh, it's all about me, it's all about me. But I guess being focused and getting to where I need to get and where I need to be and being who I need to be for that person, yeah, it can be all about me, if that makes
You
sense.
said it
Because I'm
can or cannot.
it can
Yeah.
be all about me because there's things that I'm trying to correct, there's things I'm trying to fix, there's things I'm trying to accomplish. There's a lot of things. So it's kind of like a woman empowerment type of thing. I don't know if that's where Ali is going, but that like that's how I see it. But it for me, I'm not gonna exclude anyone. Um, I guess like out of my world or like if that makes sense.
Mm, ugh. I don't know. Let me see.
So men don't put themselves first. They don't.
Um,
Let's talk about the men.
I didn't want to, but you're a man, so you can
I know
have.
because it's just kind of hard because you know there's really no male point of view or perspective chiming in on women are focused on putting themselves first. So
Well, I think it's important for you guys to mind through, right? Like, because the ladies are in a civil discourse regarding it. So men trying to understand it. And if women are saying women putting themselves first for improvement is not the thing, it's selfish. Selfish people sacrifice other people.
Hmm.
So that's what Coach Tay was kind of saying. Tay, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know that's what Aaliyah was getting to. So
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
No, it was because don't get me wrong, like I talk about self-love and investing in yourself. So it's not about you taking care of yourself because you're supposed to do that, right? But we can, women, we can walk and chew gum at the same time. I'm not talking about like, oh, go get healed or go have some therapy. Like, of course, shut it down, don't date, or do what you got to do to heal your, get through what you got to get through. But what I'm saying is, we act like we can't like improve. You're supposed to be improving every day, right? Anyway, like you never are. There's not a journey. Like it's not a destination. I mean, it's a journey. So it's not like you're just gonna be this person all of a sudden or one day, right? So that's like we need to take that out of our minds and get out of Delulu land. What I was speaking on is the fact that we're not prioritizing the men and what they're saying in terms of what we need to adjust and the adjustments we have to make to be better. And the numbers that I mentioned is just thinking about the divorce rates and how fast and how much women are leaving relationships. That just that's not a selfless thing. That's a selfish thing because the man is committing to us forever, but we're deciding to walk away for whatever reason. And it's just like that's what the results are showing. Not that, oh, well, women love themselves and they're uplifting their man and they're, in it for the community. That's not what the results are saying. So that's kind of what I was alluding to when it comes to the selfish part.
mm, okay.
Yeah, it does take a level of being selfish to leave a situation that does not serve you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So the results, as far as the divorce rate and everything like that, it just says who's filing the paperwork. That's all it tells us.
Hmm. So Tay, your speculation is what? That women are leaving for selfish reasons?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so that's Tay's speculation, Callie, that women are leaving for selfish reasons. Not
More
for
so
are
than
you
not. Right.
yeah, are you saying selfish and unjustifiable? Like selfish reasons that are unwarranted or don't have the merit to dissolve a marriage?
Absolutely. A family, yes. I don't think that's, a leg to stand on. And, I've never been married. I can't speak for that situation, but I'm a product of a marriage that, did not work. So I understand how that can go. And it absolutely just destroys the family because the woman might want something different or she dislikes something or she's just not comfortable, right? And again, I'm not attesting for how hard it is to be married because I've never been there. I hope to be one day, but I'm just saying it just doesn't make sense to me for something that monumental to just be broken down over the silliest reasons. That I would say anyway, because that's just my perspective. But yeah, It's insane. The reasons that we're leaving. I mean, by mass, not just over here and over there, by mass, and how we're destroying the families and our men in the process. So,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I ain't nothing. Nobody. Nothing.
You want me?
Nah, you don't
I'm
have to
sorry,
tell
I
me.
stepped
Nah.
away. I don't know what happened.
Tay said women, based on her speculation of why marriages are dissolving, women are leaving for selfish and unwarranted reasons. And they're so selfish that they're willing to destroy families because of those reasons that are unwarranted. It's a broadcast.
I
Are
mean,
they
if we
not?
just leave it at that, I guess I can agree. But my mind is thinking like, what? Because I agree, but there's a line to that, though.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
No, that's like what? What the major one is? What finances women leave, or is it
Um,
infidelity? I don't know which one.
well, the reason why because I think one thing that we've learned is 70% initiation rate doesn't automatically say who's to blame for the relationship dissolving, right? We just know that's who filed the paperwork, you know? They won't always tell us the at fault, and it depends on what state you live in, because there's states like I think Texas has at fault divorce, but like DC there's no fault, right? So you don't even have to claim that, you know? It rather talk about differences, etc. But Tay's speculating that women are leaving selfishly and unwarranted. So that's interesting.
Mm, I wouldn't say selfishly.
What would you say?
I would say they reached their peak. I don't. If we're just going to speculate, I don't think most of those women that have filed, it was the after the first mistake or the first issue. I think it's a mountain of things that accumulate to the point where you realize that this may not be fixable. And then you just are fed up. I think that's more realistic than calling it selfish. I can't call that selfish. I think that the idea of her staying may be more unhealthy than the idea of her leaving. Because if she stays, I don't
Okay.
what she'd still be subjected to the same issues. Like, why should
So
she stay?
are you saying that you believe most women are filing justifiably so?
I would say most of them I think is more justifiable.
I mean, sorry. You think, okay, yeah, I guess that question is fair enough. You saying more than most is justifiably so leaving.
Yeah, if we're just speculating because we don't have data, I would say I would like to think, yeah, most of
Okay.
them are justifiable.
Okay. And Tay, you're saying they're leaving selfishly so.
yeah, like because they're unhappy or something stupid, like you're just mad or you're in your feelings about something. I don't know. We just don't think it through because the man doesn't commit to leave. Like he's committing to you forever, so you should be committed as well. Just because something stacking up, and who's to say like the man did something wrong? Like who's validating the wrongful doings? Like why can't it be the woman? Messing up, and maybe she's just leaving for no reason. Like it just doesn't. I'm not gonna put that jacket on men. Like oh well, men are the reason women are doing it, because I don't believe that.
Damn. Why don't you believe that?
Because I believe it's us. I believe it's wholeheartedly. I believe it's us. I do. Like I know women are leaving for stupid reasons and just to get alimony and just to get child support and just to make him suffer and just to, like out of spite. It's not more times than not. It's not, oh well, I fell out of love. Because what's love got to do with it?
What's
Nothing
that
wrong
woman scorn saying? What's
like
the
all
woman
that other
scorn saying?
huh.
When a woman is scorned, that saying.
But that's the craziest thing, because why you scorn? You scorned yourself, most likely. Man probably didn't do nothing to you. It's just what, like, that's the truth, man. We don't want to hear it hurts, but that's the truth. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. We need to hear. That's what's wrong with us. We need to hear this, man.
Oh
That's our problem.
So a mountain of issues is like little reasons?
What?
Regardless of how the issues were created, I'm not putting no jacket on nobody. I just think it's usually a mountain of issues that just aren't fixable. Because it's a mountain of shit.
Why aren't they fixable? Because it's usually something like, oh, well, adjust your attitude and watch how you talking to me, respect that man. Those are reasonable things. But we refuse. Because what can't nobody tell us what to do. And we need a man that can handle us and this, that, and the other. Like that's us. That's our attitude. It's not, oh, okay, well, yes, yes, sir. It's never that. It's always, nah, I could do bad all by myself, and I'm gonna have this separate account so I can leave and all this other stuff. Like that's our reality. But yet we acting like we're not the ones leaving. Like, are we? Come on.
We're the ones filing, yeah. Just because he
Well, why?
stays,
But why? Why leave?
why leave?
Not everybody getting beat.
Like that, right? We're not even talking about the minorities.
Never brought up that. I mean, I'm just saying,
Come
like,
That's the
on.
minority, though. That's the minority. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the majority. There ain't nothing wrong with her. She might need to be slapped. That might fix some things. She
I don't think
might
so.
fix
But
some things.
I think that just causes more issues.
No, because if she's being disrespectful, yeah, she might need to be popped in the mouth so she can remember what it was like as a child.
Mm.
She won't do it again.
Sure. I'm still
I mean, no,
I feel like women,
don't
it's
even worry
easier
about
to
it. All
put
these
the
all these
blame.
niggas got fucking halos. Don't even worry about it. They
No,
all
it's
got
not even
halos. They won't
that.
never do shit.
Because I don't agree with leaving, but I'm not gonna sit here and look at, because I ain't been through it. I've never been divorced. I'm not gonna sit here and tell a woman that's literally going to file this paperwork and literally blowing up her life that her reasoning isn't valid. Because I wasn't in her marriage. I
But you
wasn't
see how
with that. I wasn't in their dynamic every day. I don't know.
right, but you see how you said like she blowing up her life and everything
I'm
like that.
That's
Like,
literally blowing up your life. You're
But
married.
only that man
yeah.
can validate that. Only those men can validate that. We can say whatever we want, but until that man validates however it went or versus how we think it went, then I think that right there is the reconciliation we need to come to terms.
Come to terms with
You know what
what?
I'm talking
That
about?
we just gonna continue to have issues?
Beloved, ain't that what you say, Ham?
My
I don't
heart.
listen, I'm just my heart. Listen, I love us. I wanna see us successful at this thing. I'm just saying if we don't recognize the problem, we can't fix it. So we just gotta be open to see that, like, we're not always the good guy. Like, we're the villain oftentimes in the story. We're the culprit, right? And that, like, it's okay. Like, it's not, we're not asking to be perfect, but in order to fix it, we gotta see it. And I think we have a hard time seeing it because it doesn't feel good or sound right, right?
I
But
think seeing that there is a problem should be important more so who specifically is the issue. If there's a problem, you both should be willing and volunteering to fix the said issue. Unless we're just saying it's just her and it's not
Well, I
like a
mean,
concerted effort.
no, I was just
Nah,
speaking in
it's
general.
No,
not a
just go
specific,
with it.
because we're
It's
married,
always
we're
her.
one, right? So it is no individuality. Like we both have to have a concerted effort to make this work. It's not just you go off by yourself and you go to therapy and you do all this shit and you fix what you. No, it's a concerted effort. It's a marriage. So that's why I'm not putting a jacket on either one. It's a concerted effort always.
So I guess the question is, if it's a concerted effort, and those people are the problem, are those people also the solution? To Tate's point.
Yes, I never said I disagree with that, but
Well, we're saying that there's a mountain of stuff, so then that
yeah,
constitutes leaving, right? But if those people are the problem, and you believe they're also the solution, then that mountain can be fixed by those two people, as opposed to leaving.
and I said when I first brought up that I don't believe women are leaving at whatever the first mistake, the first issue, whatever it may be.
I
I
know.
don't believe that.
I'm
So that's
acknowledging
why
that.
okay then. So obviously there have been
Not okay then.
tries to fix it,
I'm
right?
saying that you're saying that she's not leaving off the first mistake.
Yeah.
Whose mistake?
We're making speculations. I
Was
don't
it?
know.
Well, I
That's why
guess
I'm not putting no jacket.
it sounds assumptive, like it's his mistake, right? But then we're saying it's a
I
concerted
didn't say
effort.
that.
It
I
sounds
didn't
like
say
it, right?
that.
Because you're saying first mistake.
Well, I'm
So
telling you that I'm
I
not saying
guess,
that.
get real quick. I guess the person, you're saying first mistake. So you think that she's leaving because she made the mistake, potentially? Is that how things work? No.
Who fucking knows?
We know, right? So like, as an example,
We don't.
Big Chug don't never come tell on nobody because he always hitting everybody. He don't got no reason to come tell daddy. So she made a mistake. Now she say, I'm gonna get up out of here because I made a mistake. That's generally how
Or
not
she may
how
not even be willing to fix it.
that's generally not how things manifest though. Like, can we agree to that?
So it manifests more so that she's leaving off the first issue.
Can we agree to that when the person who makes the mistake isn't the first one out the door? Can we agree to that?
Sure.
Okay.
But
What was your
she's not
question?
leaving off of the first issue.
She isn't?
This is all speculative, so
What
yeah,
you
this is
think?
my speculation.
What you think?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Okay.
I don't think they're leaving off the first issue.
Okay. And you're also saying that she could have very well made the first mistake?
Yeah.
Okay. So now there's a mountain not leaving off the first issue.
Yeah.
She probably created the first issue. She got some audacity to leave anything then. So if you the one messing it up, how dare you run out the door when if you messing it up, you should fix it. Because again, I agree with you in terms of the concerted effort.
Yeah, so if one person's only willing to fix it and the other one isn't, they should stay together? Is that what we telling people to do?
At LLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLL more like you, the community would be definitely in a better place. She definitely a female.
He said, for Coach Tay, him, if we had more like you, the community would be definitely in a better place. She definitely a female president I would vote for. Salute to you.
This small font is crazy. I cannot read none of that shit.
Yes. I think that people go through ebb and flow periods where this person's willing, this person isn't. This one falls out of love, this one's in love, this one's happy, this one's unhappy, right? And so as relationships mature, right? I think that people will need to work through things even when the other person seems to be unwilling, because we know that these things ebb and flow. If you're asking me directly.
I believe in ebb and flows. I totally agree with that. But speculating, we're getting to the point where it's a divorce decree needed. I feel like they've been through a couple ebbs and flows. Like I don't know. This is all speculation. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. We're just looking at, because we're assessing essentially your offering and Tay's offering. And we're trying to see which one is happening most of the time. Like, is irreconcilable differences actually honest? You know what I
No.
mean? Like that, that's the part.
It's just a quicker way to get divorced.
No, I got you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not actually honest though. Like that, and that's the part problem that we're discussing, literally.
A way to say you
So should
can't
we
work it
go
out.
back to how it used to be without irreconcilable differences and make it harder?
Yeah,
Mm, yeah.
for sure.
You don't have to prove, oh, we can't work it out, right? Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And that requires what? Therapy? Because that'll be a stipulation that requires you to go through the whole process, meaning you're going to have to sit in a therapist chair.
Probably like couples therapy. Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Who?
After last week, couples. Okay.
Y'all don't
It ain't
believe in
gonna do
couple
nothing.
therapy?
It ain't gonna do nothing. They still gonna be separated. They just
Oh,
gonna be married legally on paper.
The states with the, I think I looked this up. We can fact check it though. The states that make you separate have higher rates of reconciliation, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken though. So the states that make you separate for like DC makes you separate for a year before you can get officially divorced, and they find that those people tend to reconcile, right, because of the separation period.
No, I'm saying like the at fault reasons is of course, abuse, infidelity, and substance abuse,
Okay.
whether that be drugs or alcohol. Those are
Yeah.
the at fault reasons, right?
Okay.
So if that can't be worked on or whatever like that, it's just gonna go back to what it was before. Like I can't, you know what I mean? I can't make this. I can't make him or her prove that they have a substance abuse issue, right? Like,
What you mean?
giving up, like, what I'm saying, medical records, whatever like that, because he would have to, or he or she would have to go to, like, what I'm saying, treatment for you to have to actually produce those medical records and things like that, right? Um,
If you're saying
that
you
would have
said
to go into the that
if
would have to go into the proof, I mean, or if I don't have the money to hire a private investigator to prove he or she's infidelity. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So it's just going to go back to the way it was, where, yeah, still married on paper, but we are separated.
you have locations, no, I mean, there's so many things to find out. So many things nowadays. You can get a urinalysis to see the levels of alcohol and stuff, blood, all types
But
of shit.
don't y'all think
How would you
the
get that without
Court
them
court order.
volunteering
You can
to
court order
wake
those
up?
things too.
don't y'all think the bottleneck should start at the door? Like before y'all get married, all of these like stipulations and all, like before y'all make this huge decision, let's stop, go through all of these things that they have one in Louisiana, covenant marriage, specific type of marriage you certificate you apply for. They make you go through counseling. They make you actually prove like y'all understand, like, this is it. And then when you get divorced, they also have something there where it's like where the way it used to be. Like there's no irreconcilable difference option. Like you get the same options that they used to have, like Callie just stated. I think the bottleneck should start in the beginning, not when you trying to step out. Like I feel like it's too late at that point. I don't. It don't make sense to me.
I
Like,
mean, even for like if you try to, force them into, like, what I'm saying, some kind of treatment and everything like that, you can't even involuntarily admit someone without a doctor's note. How you gonna do that without them actually going to the
Yeah, I guess we know
doc?
that the dissolution of marriage and marriage waning, this ain't it, right? So we just know that for a fact. This has been proven. We literally prove it every day. So yeah, I can see the potential issues with proving not our fault, you know. But I'm just saying this ain't it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
You know. But yeah, I can see how that could potentially be an issue. I just think with technology and etc. Um, and you would bring the person to court, right? Essentially. So.
Yeah, hence the private investigator to get them photos of the, infidelity and whatnot, because you can't just base it off of locations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to prove it. Which I just think about like that is how it should be, right? Like, why should it be easy for you to dissolve a marriage?
I agree.
Like, why does it have to be easy?
It shouldn't be.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up as to why, the patriarchy decided that that'd be a good idea.
Who?
The patriarchy.
What?
What? I have to look up as to what were the reasons why they enacted the no fault divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Made it legal.
I don't know. I just know, you know what I'm saying? You got some suffering couples. You had to work for that shit. I wonder what you be willing to fix.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we can't shame nobody. We can't guilt nobody. Everything is kosher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn near every time we turn around, right? And we had these conversations, like, why you leave? It just the reasons, whatever they are. And the intestinal fortitude for marriage is lower than ever before because it's so easy to dissolve, I would argue.
And it's also easy to get into one.
Mm-hmm.
Which
However,
I don't think it should be easy to get into one either.
that's fair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
like
fair for sure.
drive through chapels, like we should dissolve those.
I heard somebody say this. I didn't vet it. They said that the paperwork marriages last longer. The courthouse ones. I heard that. Like people who went down to the courthouse and got that paperwork last longer.
Yeah, because it's
Shout
like
out
they
to the
really wanted to get
JLP.
married.
I'm all for courthouse justice of the peace. I don't see the point in getting. I really don't.
Me some money.
Nigga had on a rope chain with a medallion in the middle of his taco meat with a Versace looking shirt on, and shit was hilarious.
Damn, man. This is hard. This is tough, man. Let me see what Joel said. Joel with the 5 says, "Hey, Jalen, what's a suitable reason for a man to initiate a divorce?"
That is the most random question that I didn't think I'd ever have to answer. Neglect. I think neglect on either side, I think, is a decent reason. Like prolonged neglect, like you actively can prove that you two have tried to, or you've tried to get them to do the things that they used to do, whatever it may be, and nothing's working. I think neglect is a good reason to leave. Because how can you sustain a marriage and somebody's neglecting you?
I
Literally.
think that could be worked on. I don't.
What?
Yeah, it can be,
That's
but the
something
other person has to
that
be willing to. That's the thing. That's what she's talking about.
Listen, you can't force a woman to have sex with you. Unless, listen, I don't know what y'all into. But you can't, it's not really a moral thing to force a woman to have sex with you. I feel like if she is neglecting you in ways that you need to be able to show up for your marriage, I think you should leave. Because why the fuck are you still there? It's nothing there. She obviously not into you no more. She don't want to get back to where y'all used to be. So y'all just gonna be existing in a house together like roommates, just to say you married. Hopefully, he feels like that's a sufficient answer.
Listening, because
I mean,
Die had
the
replied.
reasons would be the same. Oh, my
Hmm?
bad.
No, go ahead, Callie. I was just saying, Die had replied when she was saying she didn't think neglect was good enough because it could be worked on.
I don't think that's sufficient. It could be worked on with some type of couples therapy or marriage therapy or something like that. I think that's like a whole ass cop out, opposed to saying what's the real reason. You know, I, I get the neglect, but it's deeper than that. You start neglecting someone when something is like going on. Like,
Mm-hmm. Reality is everybody ain't willing to work on shit.
and then it just
Fact.
makes more sense to know who you're gonna get married to. Because yeah, you're not gonna divorce me because you feel like I'm. Because
Totally agree.
some people are like really like petty. Like you're neglecting me. I want a divorce. Like oh, like no, people really do that. So
Men don't do that. They usually take it on the chin if they've gone without sex for
man,
a
I think
prolonged period,
it's some men. It's a percentage of men
which
that
they
do that.
shouldn't,
That's
but they do. If we gonna talk about why men should leave, like I said, I'm not. This ain't just like a a man haters club for
not
me.
little rascals.
I think men have sufficient reasons that they should leave, but they don't.
Yeah, all the reasons are not all the reasons are apply to both genders. They just show up in different ways for each gender. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all the reasons would apply for both.
I don't know. I would have to say I think a better reason for a man to leave would be like if she had a baby outside of y'all, like or outside of you, something like that. Like to me, okay, I could see a man leaving because she had a baby on him that wasn't his. Now, her neglecting him, I don't think that's a sufficient enough reason because there are other ways to resolve that. I'm gonna just leave it there. But yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't think that's sufficient enough to leave because I think he would figure out how to solve that problem in another way.
You
Why you confused?
most of them just take it on the chin. I'm talking about what they do. Like they don't usually figure a way out to fix it. It's usually she's coming back to the table when she feels like it.
Or they
Usually how
go
that
cheat,
goes.
right?
That man not gonna go without. And we're delusional to think that he will.
I,
Right,
whether he
and
goes and gets
infidelity
it
is a
from
reason to
outside
go.
of you, I think more so he
Mm,
prefer to get it from you. So
Well, understood, but I'm just the reality is if you're not giving it up though, what are his alternatives besides leaving?
if it gotta get to all
Infidelity,
that,
and then somebody gonna
what
leave
is the
anyway.
point in staying if
I'm
there
just
is
I'm
all
somebody
of
logically
that
like
I'm
isn't
listen, I'm
leaving.
not
Wait,
supporting it.
time
I'm
out,
just
time out,
saying,
time
No,
let's
I'm
out.
think
not saying you
logically.
supporting it. I'm just saying if
Let's
it
just think
gets to
logically
that
about this.
point where you going against your vows, then why the
No, I get it, but my thing is, why would he even be? Why would y'all be in that predicament anyway? You know what I mean? He never
because
supposed
she's
to
not
have
sticking to
y'all.
her
That's
vows
not even supposed to
either.
be an issue. Like that's small potatoes. Well, and let
Hmm.
me be quiet with
That's what
my.
I was about to say because
I
all
don't.
of
I
that
don't have a husband. I don't know, but I'm just
isn't
saying.
leaving. All of that, leaving is all of that. It's all of that in a bag of chips. It's like everything's done. At least when it comes to cheating, something could you could work something out.
I'm just saying that everybody deal breaker. That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna leave that alone. 'Cause I know that's a sensitive subject for most of us.
Man, dang a nigga.
Just handle all this shit before you get to the altar. That's pretty easy. That's way easier. I don't.
That's Jalen. I agree and I know that that's unrealistic.
I think legally, if they force y'all to actually talk about this shit before you say I do and sign paperwork, I think maybe, just maybe, it wouldn't be so many people. Like, if they had the grounds to approve or not approve based off of y'all meeting the criteria, I think that would be great. I think that would be an amazing implementation. Because it seems like y'all can't figure it out your fucking selves. So let them figure it out for you.
I don't know. I just know that there's
Talking about women?
the process. The
Are you talking
process.
about women?
No, you're talking about people getting married. Like
I'm talking about people getting
there should
married. The
be a
bottleneck should start in the beginning.
vetting process that is structured and mandated before you get married. Same way, divorce should be difficult. Marriage should have some parameters before you can actually go into it. I just know, like, you start adding kids, you lose resources, gain resources, add assets, lose assets, motherfuckers die, people get sick. There's a lot that goes into it when you're saying we got to do this together forever. Parents get old. Now your mom got to move in here and she's a dickhead. Like, there's a lot of shit. But I catch a drift. As Osmala with a 5 pounds said, marriage is an asset and benefits the community. Divorce does not. Which side of the fence are we on? Logic is simple. Let's not complicate it. Mr. North was popping. Good to see you with the 10 ounces. Not all reasons are the same for both. Women are way more incentivized to leave a marriage than men. Cheaper to keep her.
The incentivized?
Yes, he said incentivized to leave.
How so when they fare off
Where?
Financially worse after the divorce?
Where are they incentivized?
I think maybe he's alluding to alimony.
Most people broke, so that goes out the window. Most people don't get alimony. That what? We broke out here.
Assets. You still have to everything. You still get half of what that man owns.
Community property.
Half
states,
is not automatic either.
Yeah. You got to that has to be argued
any
for.
amount of it that you didn't work for is still more, right?
No, but you did work.
Anything that you leave with that you didn't bring with.
What you mean? What you mean she didn't
No,
work
that's
for
a marital asset, so you did work for it.
But see what I mean? Like, see how we entitled to their stuff?
No, it's not theirs. It's ours.
Okay.
It was ours. It was we were married. It was ours. So obviously, legally, they're going to consider it community property. It's ours. If you don't want that, then maybe you shouldn't get married. You could keep your individuality. You could keep all the shit you work for. Just don't get married.
Remember, a community is a group of families, man.
Community.
Right? Because now all we're alluding to is,
it is community
hey,
property.
let's be selfish again.
I mean, if you're gonna act selfish in a divorce, then just stay selfish.
What? No, Jalen, that's not how. When people fall out, people fall out. So you have to discuss it, right? Because we know divorce is going to be inevitable. But initially, people will do all the work, doesn't it? But you cannot plan for all these things. Trust me. Your kids,
you can't plan. I agree. Yeah,
your kid to be born in a different way, right? With different deficiencies. I mean, people be going through a lot, bro. Postpartum will last for a woman for years, right? Her hair just start growing back after 14 months. Think about that. Think about what that does to her disposition, the stress level, her insecurity, right? Her body was quote unquote perfect. Now she got an oatmeal cream pie for a stomach. That shit, I'm telling you, man, like everybody, there's no atheists in the foxhole. When the bullets start flying, shit get real quick, And so I catch your drift. You do as much vetting as you can. You try to prepare. But I'm telling you, man, life will throw a fucking bazooka at you.
I agree, but I think that's what's missing. Like, people are not doing what they're supposed to do in the beginning. And what we think is like little reasons to leave is because they didn't think about none of that shit in the first place. They didn't think about the little things that they could argue about that could end up being a snowball of shit that you got to deal with, and now you got to work through it all. They don't think about that shit. They just think about there's a wedding, I need a ring, I get somebody to have sex with every day, and we live together, and we have kids, and that's all they fucking think. That's as far as it goes. They don't think about, oh, well, I still like this person if we get into an argument and I gotta go to sleep with them in the same bed, in the same house. Like, can I communicate with this person and it actually be like great communication? They don't think about that shit. That's shit you think about before.
I mean, what when people are dating, you don't think they experience these things?
They don't pay attention to it. They just block it out of their mind that that argument was pretty bad and that person was pretty disrespectful. And actually, that may be a sign of bad character. Like, they were able to get to that disrespectful point with me and not stop themselves. They don't think about that. They just move on. They think about it once it's like, uh, what's it called? Like, I forget what it's called, but like when you start realizing shit after the fact, like they realize it once
Insight.
yeah, once shit's at its peak and its climax, and they start realizing, oh, like this whole time they've actually been proving that they are a piece of shit.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if people are even like these extreme pieces of shit, right? Uh, it just because people misunderstand what they're trying to achieve. Like somehow, like they use the term equally yoked, right, with very little understanding, right? Let's say you even took it off of equally yoked. They try to achieve yin and the yang, understanding that the yin and the yang is not equal. You know, people focus so much on reciprocity, one to one. People are looking to be happy as opposed to content. People aren't satisfied, right? And we make conscious decisions to be or not be, oftentimes. So it's just people, man. There's so many influences around you, all types of shit, bro. But no, I think you're right though, Jalen. We should try to vet as in depthly as we can, and stop trying to do it ourselves. You don't need the fucking therapist if you incorporate your family. Families marry each other. Y'all niggas is nerds. You know Game of Thrones.
Hmm.
The family benefited from two people getting together, but we got the audacity to think it's just me and her. Like my wife is the only child to her father, and Pop's 75. Who the fuck you think got to take care of him? But people don't even think about that shit. As an example of it being a family thing. So, I don't know, man. Shame, insult, guilt, the need to be right. Damn.
Did we even talk about that part?
The need to be right? Yeah, in the beginning with the like answering questions.
Oh.
I think one part of it, Jalen, before we roll, is women have a difficult time saying sorry.
I agree with that.
Sorry is a difficult achievement.
It requires some sort of accountability, right? And we don't be trying to hold ourselves accountable. So if we're not trying to hold ourselves accountable, then how can we ever come to a point to say I'm sorry or I apologize or anything of that sort? It will have to take some self-improving, right? You will have to look in the mirror. You have to look at yourself and reflect. But I don't think that's what's happening with women. We're not doing that. So it'll be harder for us to say I'm sorry because we're not doing those things.
Mm.
And we don't care to. And we don't care to. Like,
You don't care to?
no.
What y'all think, man? Leo onto something?
Yeah, you gotta see the problem to want to fix it. You gotta recognize the behavior to want to adjust it. You gotta care enough about what the other person is saying, right, to even consider changing or thinking of, we just don't do that because we're so right all the time about everything when we're clearly not.
Ladies, anything? They on point? The need to be right equals not saying sorry, not apologizing, not admitting fault. Is that accurate?
Sure.
Coach Tay agrees. Aaliyah agrees. I gotta edit out all these dead spots.
I
No.
said sure.
You
I guess
agree
you
with?
waiting on Kelly.
I couldn't hear you. Sorry. You said you agree with them.
For the most part.
Callie, what say you? Women have an issue apologizing. Hence the need to be right part of the sign language.
I don't know if she can hear you.
I think that's a sign of an immature person. I would not assign that to a gender.
I guess we're looking at likelihood. I guess we're looking at like likely. Seems like the sentiment is women are less likely to apologize or say I'm sorry or be accountable. I guess that's the sentiment. You do disagree with the sentiment that women are more culpable in that aspect?
Sure.
Sure, you disagree with the sentiment or you agree with the sentiment?
No, I'm going with it.
So you agree with the
Yeah.
other ladies
Yeah.
while acknowledging people have a difficult time admitting when they're wrong.
Yes.
Okay. How important is it to concede even in our conversations? Don't we say the lack of concession is the thing that perpetuates the foolishness?
Yeah, because it keeps the crazy in the air.
Because that's the interesting part. So, because that's what apologizing is very similar to that, right? And think about if a person just can't seem to get there, what does it do to the person that you standing across from?
It's frustrating.
I
Hard
tell
to see.
you, one thing you don't want is to be decentered by that man. The lack of accountability, you be like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. You don't want men to get to a point where they say fuck it, because like you guys were kind of sharing, men kind of will kind of stay there, or Jalen more so was saying like men will kind of stay there and just deal with it. You know, I know we mentioned he might have a side chick or whatever the case is, but he said, you know what? Fuck this shit. I think that's like the end of the end.
Hmm.
Yeah, somebody can't admit when they fucked up, he can't get on the field. No, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, no, that's bad. Because I think a lot of the need to be right also has to do with like us trying to explain our point or our perspective when we just making it worse. At least that's what I've learned.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that. Like, we're trying to explain our intention.
When it doesn't matter, because it's not even logical, right? Most of the time, it's usually derived from our feelings, and we know y'all don't like that.
I feel like we're able to understand this point in the, like, if it was reversed, though. Like, I feel like we understand these concepts if we were having, like, if we were talking about men, right? So if a man is not taking accountability and is not apologizing, like we will be able to understand like that's a problem. We will be able to see that as a problem, like that's a red flag, and like we would be able to say that out loud. Like we would be able to be like, yeah, that's a problem, and we need to, fix that. You can't just not be here apologizing. Like you have to acknowledge my point. You have to acknowledge my feelings. You have to validate what I'm saying to you rather than just skipping over that. I feel like we're able to understand that if we're talking about men, but when it comes to us, we don't think about it in that moment. We're just trying to like explain ourselves and like the intentions and everything like that. How?
Yeah. I say it's kind of pretty annoying, that part. Like explaining away the thing. I'm like, damn, son. It's like that. You
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the beginning.
What, Callie? I missed it.
That us trying to explain our intentions is feeds into the need to be right. That's how it's taken, even though that's not our intention to do so. That's how it's taken.
Yeah, I think because communication works in a certain way. Effective communication works in a certain way, right? And I think people just need to acknowledge, right? If you're ineffective in communicating in these times, right, it's important to change your modus operandi. Instead, people will say, well, this is how I do things, but if it's wrong, if it's not effective, what do we do to change it? We can't just justify it with, well, that's just how I am. It's not working. You had a guy come to the gym, Callie. He's a Philly shell fighter, right? So it's a style which your hands are kind of low, right? Our gym isn't a Philly shell gym, although we do incorporate it, right? And he's like, well, I don't fight that way. You can't box here. Like, it don't work. Like you can't be exclusively that and box here. Yeah, you want the clientele and shit, but fucker, that shit don't work. You can't box here. You ain't Floyd. So I don't know, bro. I guess he's just gonna travel around till you find a Philly shell gym. Hopefully he moved to Philadelphia. Hence the Philly part. And meanwhile, he in Texas where we got all these Mexicans. And then think he gonna find a Philly shell gym. Good luck. So just because the Mexicans got their own style too. So I don't know, man. Change that shit, man. Or maybe we can take the spin that shit tone, a rhythm and change that shit. Change that shit.
Yeah, they'll listen to you with that because it's hot, right?
That shit is like melodic, like, like, Yeah, man. Yeah. I wonder if you started off with sorry and then talked about it.
Isn't that a part of effective communication?
That always works.
Yeah.
Definitely. Recognizing the wrong for sure. Like, dang, my bad. That's a good start.
Then they'll be more receptive to anything else you have to say, right? Because you acknowledged how they felt.
I tried this thing before. It's difficult. Holding hands while you argue. Man. She said, Aaliyah, you know what she said? Stop squeezing.
My poor hand.
Like, you hurting my hand, gang.
Yeah, and my hands is kind of, but like, yo, stop.
Let go of me. Let go of my hand.
Got the death grip on.
Right. Get over here.
She on her tippy toes.
Ah,
Yo, but that shit was hard as fuck, you know? Because you're trying to stay in the understanding, right? So you thinking that connection will help. But you be looking at this motherfucker like, you know, like your breath
I got the
stink. Every
revenge.
blemish they got, you can see it. Breath stink, forehead shine, like everything. But yeah, man. Easier said than done, you know?
Hmm?
Mm, mm, mm.
Run! It's a stampede! DJ Ham the Stampede. DJ Ham the Stampede.
Let me see what D said. D 1957 with the $5 says a marriage license doesn't require proficiency, unlike other licenses. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Every other license for sure. Yeah, man. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, man. Hit the like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Hey, ladies, we appreciate y'all working through this sign language thing. Hopefully, we learned a lot and we can adopt, even if it's just one thing to do differently. I think one of the key things that was presented today was, hey, do your due diligence. You know, I think you have to assess that person beyond how pretty they are, how handsome they are, and how much you love them and like them. You know, and beyond sex as well. There's several things that go into this. You know, I know it's kind of annoying when people say marriage is a business, but they're not wrong, right? It is a business that incorporates a whole lot of feelings and emotions and kids and families as well. You know, but there's several factors in it that you must assess. You know, a lot of us kind of rush into it, even if it takes a long time, because we're not going through these steps to properly what we prioritize and what we vet appropriately. So I think that's very important. I think we can control how we communicate and be cognizant of what does and does not work. Just because that's how you always done it doesn't mean that's how it should be done. And so at what point does it get us further faster? Right? So it's interesting for sure. Tay, any final thoughts?
No, this was good. I liked mining through this because I wasn't, yeah, this sign language thing, it wasn't new to me, but the acronym was, so working through it really helped. Yeah, I think this was a good conversation. I would just say, that sign language thing is not doing us any justice. We need to just listen to that man, answer his question, keep it moving. Like, keep it simple. Because right, it's not easy, but it is very simple. And I think we as women, we miss that. We overcomplicate things. And a lot of times the situation is convoluted because of our own thoughts or our own feelings. And I'm speaking for myself as well, because I know I do it. But yeah, if we just consciously do better to just listen, because I do think men are communicating very well with us. I just don't think we are listening or receiving, because we're not really open to other perspectives. So I think just open ourselves up a little bit more, listen. We'll be better.
Indeed. Callie?
Cool show. Y'all have a good night.
Indeed. Jalen, any final thoughts? I can't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yep.
I said good show, good conversation.
Indeed. Aaliyah, any final thoughts?
I agree with Coach Tay. I also feel like women just need to actually give a fuck, to make these improvements and to do these things. And once we start caring once we start caring to take the advice, to listen and start improving these things amongst ourselves, that's when we'll start getting, better results. But until then, we're just going to be where we're at. And we're just going to keep complaining about it until we do something different. That's just where I'm at with it.
Mm, yeah.
But this was a great show. This
Yeah,
was
I
great.
agree. I agree. I did an awesome job. For the fellas, I think patience is a virtue for a reason, right? I know that shit it scuffs your Timbs when you just like, damn, what did I say that she didn't hear? So then she start talking about the moon and the stars, you know? And then on our side, right, yes and no answers don't quite fulfill the ask. You know what I'm saying? So just be very cognizant. The fact that we say I'm fine and expect a result from that is not actually yielding us, you know? So I think it's important for us to not share to the point where you make yourself vulnerable. I'm still a little bit, I'm not with that necessarily, but give a little bit more than we usually do and see what happens, you know? Cause I think we be so flat because we be so frustrated or tired. A lot of times, I think most of the times we kind of add to that, you know? And so I think men should always be the thermostat. So that includes leadership, both benevolent dictatorship and also servant leadership as well, right? My guys call me for shit all the time. Hey, the truck tire flat. We need gas. We don't have tape. Here you go. Go to the store. Go to Heme Depot. I'll cash app you or whatever the case, right? I'm usually doing shit for them, right? So they can go do the job, right? And I'm in charge, but there's time where you can't tell because them niggas got so much shit they need. So that's a lot of our leadership as well. If our family don't have what they need, you know, we provide it. So it's very similar, right? So yeah, man, it's a lot. And at times you may have to tell a nigga sit down and shut the fuck up because you have that authority too. You know, hopefully that's the fewer times, but we'll see. So, damn, man, y'all did a good job, man. I appreciate the sign language clarity, and we keep on grinding, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. I need to get Callie on this one. We facing off, man. The conservatives versus the liberals is going down, baby. It's going down, you know?
You didn't learn from last week all of that energy on one.
Yeah, I had fun.
All right.
You
had fun?
Yep.
You always having fun in chaos.
It's fun, man. I just be watching.
Cheeky was stressed.
Yeah, Cheek, man. Cheek, that man.
He was stressed.
That nigga had a rhino knot in the middle of his head. I said, that nigga bump his head against the wall, man. He be all right, though.
When he does this, you know it's...
That nigga do the Macaulay
he is
Culkin,
totally
nigga.
exacerbated.
The fucking Home Alone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we be all right, or he won't. You know, his stress already up from Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. So yeah, man, hell of a job, man. Thank you, ladies. Jump into Discord. Let's continue the conversation. That's the place to be. Shout out to the community. This might be risky here, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Be safe and do the right thing, man. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend.
And we outie.